everyone. Welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News. Today is Wednesday, August 13th. And Remo, who we got with us today?
Come on, man. We got some of the faces y'all might have seen over the weekend. We got my boy, is Moose Man, right?
Yep, Moose Man. 916 Moose Man.
916. And where
the
the 916 come from?
That's Sacramento.
All right,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, just came up from up north this morning.
So we got my boy Moose Man in here. You know, he was on the stream this weekend. And then we also got my other guy that was on the stream, Young Camel Toe.
Yes, sir. Snow Bunny Heaven in the building, man. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. You heard?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
the intro
I put
right
him on
there.
the
That's
shirt,
the
you know what I
intro.
mean? So in case y'all forgot.
I was on the shirt. I ain't even peeped the
It's
shirt
on
till
the
just
front
now.
and the
I
back.
didn't peep the shirt for show. I didn't even peep it.
All right, and y'all know who we got. We got my boy Ant in here. Come on.
You already know. Don't care about number with the checks, say.
Man, all right, for sure. It's a lot of shit going on in the news, but yeah, let's recap the weekend though. So, the weekend, right? So,
Yes, sir.
So how was y'all experience? You know, during the No Jumper host competition stream? What was your final thoughts on everything? How everything played out?
It was super fun. Definitely never participated in something like that. So to be a part of something that big, like with 60 people, there's so much energy, so many different personalities, like meshing. I linked with people that, if I was on the street, I would have never, looked twice, but they up in here and we chopping it up and they cool peoples. I actually linked with Flip, pretty early, and we was rocking most of the day. So, shout out to Flip for winning, man. He definitely deserved it. He was going crazy. But, yeah, it was cool. I fucked with it.
Yeah, so that was a fresh experience, man. Just to have all these content creators in the same building, like not knowing what's going on, laughing, joking, roasting each other, just having a good time and networking. I thought it was just great content, a great time to just link with other people. And it felt like the back of like detention or like Saturday school, like all the bad kids in there.
Oh, God.
You're not supposed to go outside. You got to stay in, air conditioning off, people taking off their shirts. I'm in the corner doing push-ups like, man, what we doing? But it was a good experience overall. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely some energy in the room. It was some vibes, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Like the Flacco came in strong, got everybody fighting and shit. What did y'all think about the Brandon fight? Because that was one of the more viral moments that happened over the weekend.
So I just want to start by saying I was the one that brought the gloves up. Like I brought the gloves in the room and was like, yo, catch these fades. And Flacco was like, yeah, bring the gloves over
Word.
here.
He piggybacked off your shit.
It was off me.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the tape, man. You see Young Camel Toe with the yellow and blue gloves. I'm actually asking for the fade. I was like, yo, who trying to fade me? Y'all can fade, and I want to fade. And Flacco was like, yeah, we fading.
Where you from?
I'm from Oakland.
East Oakland. What
Hell
part?
yeah.
I mean, what block? Williamson?
33rd and Camden.
33rd and Camden.
Yeah, right next to Mills College.
That's a hood.
That's for sure.
I mean, it's a neighborhood.
Oh,
we
right.
got things going on. It ain't like out here.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, I
it's
know the
East Oakland.
dynamics, 6-7, whether it's 6-7ville, whether it's 7-1, STI, whether it's Bama Boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
whether it's,
yeah.
85th and Holland, all. I know the
Yeah.
blocks. That's why I asked. You know
I'm
what
a
saying?
non-affiliate though, so I don't even do all that.
But I mean, even everybody in Oakland non-affiliates, right? Y'all
Yeah,
just bang
yeah.
y'all blocks
We
where
just-
y'all
we just
from.
do
You know what I'm
ourselves,
saying? Y'all
yeah.
hood, for sure.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, him bringing the gloves definitely cracked the conspiracy because it was like me and Phone was talking about it. They're like, oh, they got the gloves scene. Who gonna crash out first? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna do the crash dummy shit? And they trying to find. They was conspiring, being like, oh, No Jumper brought the gloves. See who gonna crash out first? You know what I'm saying?
Put it
But-
right next to the food too.
Yeah,
all
for
the
sure.
snacks is
Yo,
gone. We
he
got
just sent 'em
gloves.
home.
And
Put them gloves
I'm
on,
gonna keep
catch
it
the
100 with
fade.
y'all. Literally, the boxing shit literally came out of nowhere. That wasn't even like something we had to like. It just literally just happened.
You just happen to have
It just
gloves
happened,
next to an empty plate. Of
Oh,
goods.
I think somebody actually dropped the gloves off. It was like a promo, wasn't it, Josh? Or you would know?
Yeah. Those gloves got dropped off probably a couple months ago. And I'll be real, I had just gotten a couple of things for the day. We had like a Bop It. We had like some twister boards. There were things that we had as like backup options. And I debated taking the gloves off the table or keeping them out there as like, who knows?
Yeah.
All right, so
And it was worth keeping them out there, I guess, because
Yeah,
that
definitely.
definitely cracked things off. And no, shout out to all you guys. That was honestly we've been planning that for a minute, and I couldn't have like anticipated that it actually would have gone as well as it did.
Yeah,
y'all been planning what, a no jumper, like little squabble with the glove?
Well, a million of a squabble, all day stream, a host competition. Like we've been trying all these
Everything
things for
all
a
at
minute,
once.
and it kind of all just came together. Yo, Moose, I got a quick question for you. Did you think because of your past affiliations with other streamers, were you surprised that you were picked for this?
Sort of, kind of, but not really. Just because like I became fans of them people you talking about when they was at No Jumper, you know. So like everybody likes to, you know, I'm not super cool with Yuri at this moment just because you know we got differences, but.
Same.
Back in the day, nobody likes to remember Yuri was a beloved character when he was on No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was fucking with Bro too. That's when I fucked with everybody that was on there. So, but I'm not really like a parasocial type of person. Like me and Yuri kicked it a couple times, but if I got beef with somebody, is he gonna slide for me and side with me? You know, probably not. So I'm just not I don't adopt beefs. I fucked with T-Rail, you know what I'm saying?
How
I
did
fuck
y'all
with
work?
Adam.
How
Type
did y'all
shit.
work cut about?
Who's
You
that?
and T-Rail.
T-Rail, I started like I was a fan of him on here when he was still here, and then he started back on Fig when he was still here. And I do like timestamps, thumbnails, you know, any type of behind the scenes pod stuff. I just be trying to get in where I fit in, you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So
Oh, word. I didn't even know that.
yeah. So that's how I thumbnailed and timestamped my way to No Jumper on the news. You feel me?
Man,
So
that's how
be
I did
grinding.
the same shit.
No
I ain't
cap.
gonna lie.
That's
No
hard.
cap.
So you was doing timestamps for Back on Fit?
Yeah, I got them in my phone still in the notepad. You know what I'm saying? About the first 45 episodes of Back on Fig, I did all the timestamps. I would use my timestamps as clip titles because I try to word my timestamps like clip titles. You know what I'm saying? Like the most popping clip I probably did is Mac Wop reflects on getting banged on in LA. And that one did like 250,000 views. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that clip title. So that, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely adding to the squad and stuff.
What's up?
But also, Six, his little assistant, started kind of hating because I was kind of pushing up. He brought T-Rail brought me to the No Jumper. I could tell Six didn't really like that because I was cutting into his job.
Wait,
and
T-Rail brought you up here?
Yeah, in 2023.
Oh, so this
or
was during when
2022.
you was still with.
Yeah.
Alright, for sure.
I was still working for that team.
No, I mean when T-Rail was still at No Jumper.
he was still here. Yeah, he was
Word.
still here. So I was here. In
So what happened with you and
2022.
Six?
I was helping him too with his streams. I was sending him free thumbnails, just trying to boost his stuff up. But you know, he would start. You know, I would post my content, and then he would just unfollow me out of nowhere. So I just unfollow him back, like whatever, bro. And then he followed me back a couple months later. Hey, can I get a thumbnail? So I'm like, for sure, bro. You know, you T-Rail's little bro. I'll fool with you. You know what I'm saying? So I would send him the stuff, but then he would just keep unfollowing me. So eventually I'm like, bro's a weirdo. You know, I don't want to hate on him
Keep
because he's
playing
young.
them.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
young people in podcasting, they still trying to figure it out, find their angles, all that type of stuff. So I don't want to hate on him or nothing, but he was definitely on some weird type of stuff. So he kind of got me out the paint. I'm not going to lie. So T-Rail still fool me, still follow me. You know, T-Rail cool. But in terms of me doing work for Back on Fig, no, that's no more.
For sure.
Word. So yeah, you don't move.
Yeah, I got a question for my guy over here, East Oakland, Smoke East, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. You know, you brought the gloves out, man, and you was trying to get them fades cracking.
yeah.
So this landed with Black Belt Brandon and my boy that they calling the Brandon Slayer, right? So what happened? Why you didn't get in there with the Brandon Slayer after that? You supposed to, you know, you kicked it off.
Hey, I said this is Darth Vader. I need at least 5 fades. You can pull the clip right now. Poetic Flacco looks at me. He says no, because he knows I fight. I actually go to the gym though every day at the yard, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm squabbling. I'm catching fades with MMA fighters.
Oh, okay,
I do that every day. So Poetic Flacco looked at me like, no, like
put me in a trick bag.
Yo, you about to mess somebody up? But look, I'll catch a fade any day, any time.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
always
supposed to
looking
be
for the
you and
fade.
Brandon then.
It was.
That would have been fire.
And I asked for the fade many times. Poetic said, nah, though. He said, nah, bro.
Brandon's
nah.
itching for some get back, man. So we probably may be able to make it happen in
Hey,
the
let's
near
go.
future, man.
Yeah,
He's itching.
Darth Vader, Young Camel Toe, and Brandon. Let's go.
Yeah, that would be epic for sure.
Man, hell yeah, because it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, he ain't been letting this shit go.
Yeah. He been talking about
letting
every
this shit
day.
go,
Yeah,
bro.
once I
That
seen him
nigga-
with the picture of the rip tape, I was like, oh, bro's going in. He was like, this is the piece that I slipped on. I'm like, okay, he's getting his shit.
So I done
done
seen different angles of it. One of the things it looked like he slipped, but my thing is, Brandon, even if you did slip, you not supposed to be slipping how you be talking up here. Like you be talking about whooping everybody. So that's
the consensus.
that's where everyone's gonna be in your head because you shouldn't even be hitting the ground, my boy.
You also didn't trip on the tape like you claimed to because we've seen angles.
The
wasn't he
angle y'all pulled
claiming?
out.
So he claimed one time was a slip and one time was a fall, right? Now, he did get dropped one time, but one time he slipped. I think is what he
Yeah,
was
but
saying.
both times they was doing like some football, like
kinda lean on each
offensive,
other.
defensive. They was kind of pushing back and
Back-
forth.
yeah.
So Brandon really pushed them, and that's
Pushed
kind of
off.
how he
Yeah,
pushed
yeah,
off.
yeah.
So it was more like a football
Kinda
move
dirty boxing
when he
type
fell.
of-
Yeah, they was pushing.
Yeah, well, that shit.
Trying to ground and get their foot.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Brandon just got a little bit lower, got
Yeah,
that
oh
lift
God.
off. Oh yeah, y'all play
I see, and
football.
I can see the first angle how it looked, because see, like you said, they getting that footing, and oh boy, got one, bam. Then when he got one, the little push off came, and Brandon went this way, so it kind of like got dropped. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I can kind of give you that one, but shit, the second time though with him.
You still got dropped. hey, sumo wrestling, boxing, I don't care. You still was on the floor.
Hey, but he got out there. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, he got out there, but at the end of the day, he talked too much like a fighter to be getting on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like if a nigga come in here and talk about fighting all the time, then you gonna expect that nigga to just
fight. Yeah.
But also, does Brandon talk about fight? I feel like he just stated he's a black belt, and we all assume like, oh, he's super Mr. MMA now because they dug up all the clips of him. But
nah, he talk about
pop it like
nah, he
that,
talk about
does
fighting all.
Okay,
Nigga, he was talking about
you with him more.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I
just
watched.
tuned in.
Yeah, I be watching. Like he was saying, like even with the Anne Hefe and Munchie shit, he's like niggas ask me what hood I'm from. We could fight. So it's like he talk about fighting a lot. That be
you're right.
I'm like,
wait, he's a black belt in what though?
in karate. I think
Karate.
Yeah,
Oh,
jiu-jitsu.
word.
Nah, that's on the ground though. That's not with the hands.
But he say he trained everything, so that's what
I
he said.
see.
Okay.
Yeah, but he definitely, that moment right there definitely gave the energy that we
did.
needed. So shout out to Brandon.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
for
shout
sure.
out.
And he
It's
still,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? He got in there and did his shit.
Definitely.
But for sure, bro, you wasn't supposed to you wasn't supposed to hit the ground like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, anything
that's
can happen.
hilarious.
Everybody got a plan until you get hit. Isn't that what Mike Tyson said, man? You never know.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like I just said, I didn't see it coming.
Now, what'd you even say, Josh?
I was gonna say it's one thing to get beat. He wasn't planning to like fight that day. Not the right shoes. You could have just taken that as is. I think it was the 24 hours of videos.
Yeah, complaining
and
about it.
streaming that he did
Yeah.
after that. I think most people.
They're rubbing it in now.
Take that L, man. It happened.
I like for me, I don't know. Then I think it'll be kind of different for him as being a black belt, like, cause just like I'm not no black belt. You know what I'm saying? I got in there, I fucked around, boxing, you know what I'm saying, kickboxing, kempo, all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying, just the fundamentals, you know what I'm saying, because a motherfucker already know how to fight. So I say that to say, right, man, I can have this on. It don't matter about no shoes or clothes. Like I done been dressed up like in an outfit and had to whoop ass, like get ready. So all that putting on the right shoes, I ain't have on these pants. I got to put on the shorts. I don't believe in none of that shit now. Yeah, you could put that on occasionally. You gonna fight some trunks and this and that, but shit, man, when you got training under your belt, man, whoop ass come out any given time, whatever you got on. Shit.
Also, there was no face shots too, so maybe if they added the face shots.
No,
and
I
put some
said that. They was
headgear
just going
on,
body though, just
maybe
for some
they-
fundamental shit though. They was
it'll
just
be
going body
different
though.
for sure, yeah.
And yeah, and that shit you ain't working out and that thing ain't tight. You take the wrong gut shot, you're going down.
Yeah, you're gonna take that knee for sure.
You're going down, sir, for sure.
That nigga said I had ankle socks on.
No, he didn't.
I feel like he always do though.
Nah,
He always do.
he definitely said that yesterday. I'm like, bro, the ankle socks ain't gonna do nothing much different, bro.
He said I didn't
But
clip my toenails that day.
That's crazy.
shout out to Brandon though. That was hilarious, man. Good energy. So so let's get in this first topic. So Drake is getting major backlash after he requested the court to make UMG and Kendrick Lamar's team turn over all relevant documents and communications, text, emails, letters, and calls, etc., about acts of violence Kendrick Lamar ever committed against a woman and any violence Kendrick Lamar ever committed, which is crazy. People believe Drake asking for text, calls, emails of Kendrick Lamar's team discussing any violence they may have committed is snitching and going too far. All right, let's run the clip. All right, can you click that? Let me see if we can read that court document. I can't read it. One of y'all can see that?
From January 1st, 2014 to the present, all documents and communications relating to the allegations of domestic violence, violence against women, and or other forms of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. From January 1, 2019 to the present, all documents and communications relating to David Isaac Freely, a.k.a. Dave Free, and his relationship with Kendrick Lamar Duckworth and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth's children. What's being requested?
All right, now, do y'all feel like he's taking this too far, or is this, you know what I'm saying, this is just the legal system and he doing what he got to do?
What does this is like for me is going too far because I don't even understand what does this have to do with anything? Like, what is you trying to get back at Kendrick for allegedly putting pedophile allegations out there? Like, cause this was a battle rap. So like, what are you trying to have the courts or whatever, have your legal team request personal documents, you know what I'm saying, of this dude' personal life?
Yeah, I could understand like maybe if he feels like they boosted up the bots and put streams on Not Like Us, but this seems like just some like legal, like no stone unturned type of thing. Like we trying to uncover whatever we can. This kind of seems like just some slanderous type.
Like a
Hopefully we
smear
find something
campaign,
type
because
stuff.
this ain't got nothing to do with the bots. Now I can
Yeah,
understand
that's
him
what I'm saying. Yeah,
doing the bot, but
it's
like,
kinda
yeah,
just
this
I mean,
crazy.
has Kendrick had any allegations? Of
old
what he's
ones
claiming?
from like 2011, I think that was. Some lady, the security guard from the hotel came out and said that he beat her up, but that was never substantiated. They never found no girl that was all bloody, like the security guard said. So that's the main claim, but I've never seen nothing that made that true at all.
Yeah. Oh, what you think, Camel Toe? What you got to say about this situation? How you
I
feeling
mean,
about
I think Drake's just reaching right now. Maybe he's trying to get this beef to continue. Maybe he's just doing it for relevance. I mean, Drake's gonna be relevant anyways. Maybe he's just doing this for some extra clout. Maybe he's just doing this to piss Kendrick Lamar off to keep the battle going. But I don't think this is like an actual case that needs to be looked into really, because I don't see Kendrick Lamar beating up, doing domestic violence, or hitting he said kids too, or just
No, he's
domestic
saying
violence?
that Dave Free is, insinuating that he has something to do with being the father of one of Kendrick's kids. That's what he's trying to say and uncover. That's what they trying to investigate, if Dave Free has anything to do, because that's what he's claiming in his diss songs that Drake dropped is Dave Free, insinuating that.
Yeah, so I
Gotcha.
remember he was like, so I thought that was just like basically him taunting and trolling. I remember he was saying like one of the kids supposed
Yeah,
to have been
yeah,
Dave Freeze
yeah,
and Kendrick Lamar, baby mama
yeah,
unfollowed him and all that weird
yeah.
stuff.
They had drama
Like,
that he was
yeah,
trying to push and all that.
I don't know. I think Drake, you doing a little bit too much with this one. Like you getting them to look at domestic violence allegations and it's getting past the beef now. It's like, nigga, you was mad saying that they was slandering your name, but now you looking into like past crimes they might have committed, and you using your lawyers to do it, but technically it's you putting your lawyers up to it. So it's like niggas is dry snitching through their lawyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you got your lawyer
Yeah.
trying to get to look into domestic violence
Because
allegations.
this is still you, and it's like that third party information type shit. Like this is still you doing this, and my thing is just like, okay, so you do get this information, like what you do, rap about it or put it out to the public, like, oh yeah, this the dude y'all was listening to that try to debunk me. Look what's going on with him type
He beat his
situation.
Yeah, I think
wife,
that's
like-
kind of what it is to discredit Kendrick, so his claims ain't as strong, because it's like, look at all this dirt you got, you throwing this dirt on me.
Yeah.
But also, I think this is Drake, like, kind of on some wrestling shit. Like, he's turning heel. Like, I don't care what y'all
I
think.
just think he should get back to the music. Nigga make good music, you know what I'm saying? Little few tracks I just heard he had put out. Like, shit, them motherfuckers banging. I think he should just get back to the
Yeah.
music and leave the whole Kendrick shit
But
alone.
I think that's kind of what's got him gassed up, is he got that Nokia hit, and then he got the,
What
what
Did
did
I
I
Miss?
miss? And he's
That
like,
What Did I-
shit,
yeah.
all that hate that they was pushing, my song's still doing good. Shit, let's just go crazy with the lawsuit, because it don't matter, it seemed like. I'm
I mean,
still
his-
getting number ones. It's not affecting my reputation.
I mean,
type
his
of
ego
thing.
was hurt too, though. Like, I mean, he was getting dragged through the mud.
Yeah,
he
for
was,
sure, by
he would show
everyone.
up at spots and
Supposedly
they
his
start playing
homies
Kendrick's.
too. That's what Did
yeah.
I Miss kind of addresses, is he feels like all his homies that was just with me is with Kendrick calling me a pedo now. It's
Yeah,
kinda
no,
crazy.
for sure. And no, and like, and I feel you feel me, when you at the top and you doing favor for motherfuckers and you feel like motherfuckers switched on you, and that's what you gotta watch out, like with people, because people like to forecast their sway with the wind. It ain't too many people that's gonna stay grounded on solid ground. Like, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me, or like, oh yeah, I gotta take a hiatus on this one
Exactly.
because I deal with you. Like, if you did a favor for me and you did a favor for me, y'all start beefing,
Yeah.
man, ain't no way I'm gonna get up in
Yeah.
that shit, man.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna be
look,
like,
man,
oh,
I
I
fuck
like
with
Aunt
both
Hefe
of them.
a little bit more. I'm
Yeah,
gonna rock
you know
with
what I'm
Aunt
saying, with
Hefe.
Remo,
Yeah.
and I dealt with Moose, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's they shit. Let them hash it out. You feel me?
And that's how a real one should handle it.
And if you tell me to pick a side, then obviously
picking
you
the
gonna
other
end up being
side.
the enemy,
I'm
because it's
picking
gonna
the
be
other
like,
side.
bro, why would you even get at me
Yeah.
like that, bro?
How much do y'all know about Drake and Kendrick's like beef anyway? Like, why do y'all think they even beefing in the first place?
I know they beef go back, so they beef go back. So I from what my opinion, this is just my opinion from looking at, you know what I'm saying, the beef. I think it goes back to Kendrick Lamar first verse, you know what I'm saying, where he dissed everybody, where he dissed him, Meek, Jay
Control
Electronica, the
Control
Control
all the way
verse,
back.
Yeah.
Big Sean on the
Yeah,
track.
that's really when it started.
That's when it started?
That's when it
Yeah.
started. So from there, Drake felt a type of way because Drake was like basically that came out of nowhere. He didn't want his name mentioned. He was like basically when Drake first came out, Drake was hot. He was already peaking. You know what I'm saying? And he stayed hot. So Drake like. When I came out, bro, being that you was a dope artist and I liked you, bro, I brought you on tours. I brought you out when they was trying to have me bring other people out. I shot like, no, I want Kendrick and this person. So basically, Kendrick like, bro, this is just rap. Like, this is just a sport. Like, it ain't no beef, bro. We just doing this as rap. But Drake, I guess he never like really fully recovered from that. And then down the line, when he did get over it, I think Kendrick was in his bag, like, nah, F it. Like we own that. And then,
I'm big time.
Kendrick shot again. They if you pay attention through all they albums they've been dropping, like if you really know what's going on, like, a lot of people would break it down, like, oh yeah, this track he was talking about Kendrick, but you didn't know, and Kendrick was talking about him on this track. And I think on that last track that Kendrick did with
Metro Boomin.
and Future, I think that's
like
what
that.
that was a camel that broke. You know what I'm saying, that was a straw that broke the camel back to where Drake was just like, oh, it was like everybody like, nigga, we dropping names now. Like, it ain't no more sneak diss and the subliminals and trying to let you find out what's up.
Right.
Do you think that Kendrick was wrong at all in that? Because, like you said, he brought him, the Club Paradise tour. He put him on the Take Care interlude. He's like, yo, I'm looking out for you, and now you sending shots at me, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, because
Kendrick was already on a trajectory, but he definitely picked him up.
I don't think he like as far as like, if I like. If you just doing some shit like for some clout, I don't like clout moves. Like, bro, what the fuck is that? But like, if I'm pretty sure they had a conversation, if Kendrick was telling him like, hey, bro, like, nigga, they talking about, nigga, you the king of rap, nigga. I feel like the king of rap, bro. We just battling, bro. Like, it's some hip hop shit. I feel like Drake shouldn't took it personal, regardless of what you did for me, nigga. You know it ain't no beef, nigga. This shit just rap. That's just like me getting mad for Munchie dropping the No Jumper diss, and I make it a beef like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. We ain't pod, niggas up, nigga. We own that. Like,
but what if that
nigga.
Conversation didn't happen? He just popped out and Drake like, oh damn, that's how you feel.
But I think the conversation did happen because like Kendrick explained it. And I like Kendrick explained it. If not in rap, I think he explained it in the interview. Like, bro, like, look, I hopped on Big Sean's song and popped that Big Sean. Okay. If anybody, Big Sean to feel more mad than all y'all. This is his song that I'm on. I popped at him like I'm trying to kill all y'all, make y'all core, you know what I'm saying, face say they never heard of y'all. You know, it's just like hip hop. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Like, you feel me?
He even said in the interview though, he said, nah,
I don't think nobody took it as personal. Meek, Jay Electronica, I don't think none of them dudes. And like I said, Big Sean, if anything, he like, man, I'm not putting this record out. Nigga, you got to change this.
Oh God.
Big Sean actually went and changed his verse.
He heard the verse, he came back.
Switch his verse
get that off and just put a regular verse.
He said, nah, put a regular verse.
Yeah, I feel like, all right, this is how I feel about it. I do feel like Kendrick is a hater, because it's like, all right, you did take shots on Control. Like, the nigga, think about it, like, your whole career has been using Drake to launch your shit into the next level, because it's like, all right, he take you on tour, so that's the alley-oop right there. He letting you open up in front of the whole Drake Young Money fan base. You got that one. Then you come back, double back with the Control shit, using his name again to get hot by dissing these niggas. And the niggas still fucking with you. Y'all fell out a little bit. Then y'all kind of like, they got back cool again. Them niggas did some more music and shit. Nigga ended up like, you know what I'm saying? They had like some more features, whatever. And then you jump out the window again with this one. So it was like, I don't know. It's like,
what features they got
It's
after
good
that?
for the culture.
After Control, did they? Hold on, let me. So after Control, they didn't do no music after
I
that?
think after Control, Drake was
it.
like,
I don't think so.
Hold on, let me
I
fact
think
check,
it was
let me
up
fact
on
check.
them.
because they were saying that Drake or after Control was sending little subtle
they
shots
last song
all the time.
is probably that Kendrick song. Probably what's the name on his shit? The Genogenic sample or something. I don't know if that is, but I'm thinking that's probably like they last shit.
Yeah. So they haven't done any songs since since 2012. That was the last time they did work, which is crazy. So it's like, all right. So I feel Drake got his feelings too much on the Control shit, but I don't know. I feel like Kendrick do be just jumping out the window on that nigga.
But
like,
also, I think it would probably be
for what though? Like, what is the
For
underlying
hip-hop.
beef? Unless
For
you know what I'm saying.
hip-hop,
I think
though.
it's
just for
just-
hip hop, just like I'm the king of hip hop. Everybody's saying you the best. Nah, I'm the best, and I'm popping at you and everybody else.
And it's just and it's not to cut you off, and it's just a personalities. I think some people gonna be competitive. Like I think J. Cole understood that me and Drake can both be kings of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We can be together and both be looked as king of hip hops. And I think Kendrick just had the attitude like on a competitive state, like, man, no, I'm taking it all. I ain't no three kings. Like I'm him.
Yeah, I think.
And if not, let's battle it out lyrically and shit. Let's go.
That's hip hop.
Yeah, for the hip hop aspect of it, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with Kendrick for doing that. But it'd be like, damn, how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because like Drake's like the sacrifice to bring that hip hop type of feel
and
back.
And it's a nigga that been helping you your career. So
you feel it's cool if I just like, hey, fuck Munchie B, like it's up for that no jumper shit he dropped.
Since he did it first, you could come back at him. But like, if you just jumped out the window,
he just jumped out the window.
That's what I'm saying.
and we
so how you feel a nigga just jump out the window dissing you? You like, damn, where this come from?
I wasn't tripping. Like, but I know me and Munchie B.
Y'all got a report of
it. I know that's bro.
But that's what we're saying. Like, what if you didn't know that? You know what I'm saying? What if you like, I don't know,
tap in,
we're
like,
supposed to be cool, but what if
like,
you on some shit?
I'm on Jay. I'm on. He on Big. I'm looking at the angle. Me being Drake. I'm looking at the angle like, all right, for sure. I'm about to shoot back.
Yeah.
He on Big Sean shit. Big Sean put this out. Big Sean and take no slight to it. Regardless of what I did for you, gotta be competitive. If I know we ain't got no real issue, and if and us as man, I think we get too caught up in trying to be too masculine on certain levels. Like if I don't understand something, the only way for me to understand is to tap in with you. Like, hey, bro, what's up with this? So like, I got your number. I know I've been doing favors for you. Tap in. Damn, hey, Kendrick, what's up, bro? What's going on, nigga? This shit just rap, or you really feel some type of way?
Yeah, because I think he felt away immediately, and then he's been sending shots, like little subtle, non-direct shots for years and years, and then I think like that just built up. Like, all right, it's time to get it really cracking in the public, and that's, you know.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, it hasn't been too good for Drake's career, but it's still, I would say, at the end of the day, it's kind of good for his career because it gave him free publicity. His name was on all the publications. I mean, yeah, he was catching L's, but everybody was saying his name every day on the news. So I think it was good for both of their career and for hip hop.
But whose was it better for? I would say Kendrick. 1,000%.
Yeah, Kendrick took the W career boost wise, but also I feel like he kind of gave Drake like that third leg because at one point it was like, all right, what you finna do next? So then now he kind of got like all this attention again from the beef and shit, so like it kind of worked in both them niggas' favor. If we keeping it real, but Kendrick definitely took the W on capitalizing off this nigga name and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga had the hottest year of his career, right? I would say that's Kendrick Lamar's hottest year of his career, which is crazy. But you know, Drake, you gotta stop being so sensitive because now you out here trying to get niggas domestic violence cases pulled up. That's a lot. Like you doing a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Just drop another diss song. So all right, we heard Iceman, not all of it, but you know they have the. Like 2 songs from it came out so far. You got the What Did I Miss track that he did the first stream for. Then he actually did the second stream and the song, I can't think of the name of it, but he had Central C on there. But for some reason, they never actually put that song, or they never actually uploaded that stream to YouTube. So I wonder, did Drake feel like he messed up with dropping that single? Yeah, like, because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of people wasn't really feeling the second single. Like,
what single?
Exactly.
There's like kind of like it's kind of dance.
That says a lot though.
I don't know what the single
that says a lot.
Like dance hallish with Central C from overseas UK.
Nah, that What Did I Miss? That shit going crazy.
That one's hard.
I heard that.
And he should have stayed in that bag. You should have stayed in that pocket of like, sending subliminals. Like it's too quick to come with some dancehall shit right now. Like nigga, you're back against the wall. We don't need no dancing shit from you right now, nigga. Like you gotta. The Nokia shit was cool, but like right now. Like you still like fighting.
Thug, Drake.
Yeah, we need Thug. I ain't gonna lie.
It has been hit and miss though.
So y'all want Drake to continue going at Kendrick?
Yeah, I feel like I put it like this.
No, I don't.
I think so. I think so 100%.
I do not want to keep going.
I feel like you don't have to directly go at him, but like even the GNX album, right? It felt like a whole subliminal Drake diss album. Like it's just like all that shit was squabble up. It felt like a Drake song, this song, without it being a Drake this song. So I feel like he gotta have that same undertone for his album of like sending subliminals. Even if you sending it at Kendrick, the West Coast or whatever. But like I don't feel like you should come dance hall and try to like like you gotta
But even What Did I Miss? It's like he's just kind of reflecting on the beef. That's hard. Like he's not sending too many shots at Kendrick directly, but he's like kind of this is how, from my perspective, how the beef was rocking. And it's like, okay, that's cool. That's a good angle.
Yeah, Ross got caught with some strays in that song. Niggas getting punched in their face.
Yeah.
So I was like, he got to just keep bringing that energy, and I feel like you seen the shit where Rick Ross got punched in his face.
Toronto, Canada.
I love good music. No, I heard that shit on the radio the other day. That shit definitely made me go on YouTube and look that shit up for sure.
Yeah, because I was hearing a lot of
that shit hot.
Drake is gonna get Ja Ruled on out of here during that beef, and I think he's proven that he's here to stay, even though he took that L.
I mean, yeah, you know, some people, you know, we ain't throw no names. There been L's took out here in this hip hop world, you know, just about how you bounce back for him. Everybody can't bounce back for him, but you know, I don't
he lost
know.
against Pusha T. I mean, pretty clearly too. You know what I'm saying? And he bounced back from that real quick.
Yeah, now the Pusha T shit killed him just because he revealed some shit we ain't
right,
know. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga got a whole son. Like, yeah, that shit, I don't know, that really took.
Yeah, he had to reverse.
So Drake, you just gotta Drake lock in with your niggas, bro, and make sure y'all got some heat before you just keep dropping. Cause the next stream, it gotta be fire. Like from the sample, cause like before the last stream went off, he kind of like played like a snippet, or not a snippet, but he played the beat leading into the next song. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully the nigga back in his bag on the third track that he dropped. But I feel like Drake got some shit coming, man. But like, you gotta stop doing them streams with Aiden Ross and XQC in them too, though. Like, that shit not hip hop. Like, I don't know why he keep hopping on stream with them niggas.
Exactly,
and shit.
Especially with so many streamers out, that's definitely more closer to hip hop and more attached to hip hop. And then he's going to like the corny, you know what I'm saying? Just white streamer dudes that don't got nothing to do with their race, but they just not into hip hop. That's just not their thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he probably feel like a lot of these other streamers, man, was like
rocking too hard,
covering Kendrick too much, or probably said something about him, because you even know, like, even in them earlier lawsuits that he had put out, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to the streams and the bots and basically his name, you know what I'm saying, being smeared and stuff like that. They had podcasters in there, like podcast channels and stuff like this, about taking stuff down, was named in a lawsuit. So you feel me? He probably just, you know, feel like, you know, those dudes, you know, rock with him and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he listed Kai Cenat in one of them documents in that legal thing. So Kai Cenat's out, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to list me in your lawsuit and then come on my stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, but him and Kai Cenat they still cool. Kai Cenat's supposed to be like directing the music video on one of the albums and shit.
And he did the Streamer University too.
Yeah, and he sponsored that. So it's like, true. I don't know. I just feel like Drake, as far as hip hop and shit, you can't just keep hopping on stream with, like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with Aiden Ross, but like the XQC dudes and all that shit, like, go get at the academics. I don't even fuck with Playboy Max that much, but like, go give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's
just
the pop and music dude right now.
Yeah, like, I don't know, those random XQC streams ain't it, bro.
Oh yeah, he do fuck with Ack. Yeah, man.
He Ack been holding this nigga career down for the longest. Like, always praising this nigga. He ain't never hopped on stream with academics like one time subtly through a phone, but he ain't never really get a nigga an interview or nothing. No. But then he go hop on like an XQC stream. And don't get me wrong, they gambling and they got some state contracts shit involved where it's like some probably contractually obligated shit where the nigga getting money to do it. But it's like, bro, like if you feel
that bag must be big though for him to just be going over there.
Oh yeah, them niggas is gambling 100,000. They doing 100,000 buy-ins. So
they
like,
said state gave him 100 mil supposedly, or something around there.
There it is.
Stupid.
What did I miss?
He there for the money. He there for the money. I understand, Drake.
Get your money about no beef.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Aiden Ross though. I feel like Aiden shit cool, but like the SQC shit just not hip hop, so that shit just be random. I'm like, what the fuck is
he
that?
Don't know nothing about hip hop. Aiden cool though.
Yeah, so all right, so so here's some more shit that happened. So Young Thug name drop Yak Gotti and calls him a rat in a new snippet. And he also said Gunna and this shit, but the snippet was kind of sounding like people was like, is this even Young Thug voice? But let's play it and y'all see what y'all think. Yeah, this is right there.
They treat me for some years, they know you was steady. $100 million nigga, baby, I been in the loop. Only reason I fuck with you, dog, was cause of true. Nigga had that skin, you say we want to lose. Now they treat me for some years.
Play it back one more time.
That did not sound like that.
Years, they know you was steady. $100 million nigga, baby, I been in the loop. Only reason I fuck with you, dog, was cause of true. Nigga had that skin, you say we want to lose. Now they treat me for some years, they know you was steady.
Man, all right, so what he said in this one, he said, Yak tricked me for some years, I ain't know he was telling. And then he said, only reason I fought with Gunna, it was cause of Troop, which is strong. So, all right, if you know, Troop is a big crip from Atlanta. He got killed at a gas station in Atlanta. I think it's like a YouTube video on it, but he got killed at a gas station in Atlanta But Gunna and Troop, they were homies and shit. So after Troop got killed in Atlanta, that's when Young Thug and Gunna relationship really became strong. And like Young Thug took Gunna underneath his wing, like after the homie Troop died or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's where their relationship came from. So he basically saying he only started fucking with Gunna because of the Troop situation. But then the Yak Gotti shit is a little wild because him and Yak Gotti, they been boys. Like they was actually like friends for a minute. And that nigga said he said that nigga was tricking that nigga for years, but that nigga been telling. We recently interviewed him on No Jumper. I asked him about the interrogation footage and all that type of shit. I find it interesting because he made it seem like they still had somewhat of a relationship, but I knew like if Thug calling Gunna and all these other niggas a snitch, then he can't really just be fucking with you because you got the interrogation footage of you on there popping it and saying what the fuck you saying too.
They was also saying that he declined the plea deal and was taking it to trial and all that too. So is it just, y'all think it's just that video of him in that interrogation room that's making him say this? Because it doesn't seem like there's any other, proof of him being, telling on Thug at all.
That interrogation video is what I think it is. Because at the end of the day, he didn't take a plea there. He actually like fought. Yak Gotti's the only nigga that actually fought it and stayed the whole time.
Declined it.
Fucking everybody else took a plea in the situation, so like you can't even trip. But that interrogation room video was kind of he told the niggas in the shit. He said, "Hey, get me out of jail." Actually, let's watch it right here. We got the clip. Let's watch it.
Who is y'all?
Just other crew,
Chicken wings too.
including myself.
Who is?
He said we got
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why you say that?
Because you listen to everybody.
Yeah, you heard this?
They don't
It's a crazy one. This nigga.
One of the homies found me.
Yeah, listen.
We just go right away. No matter. You look at DK, Mondo, whoever, his original partner, whoever. They weren't just round, you feel me, like getting into shit, even if they were taking drugs, whatever they were doing, they weren't making it, like, you feel me? No, Woody.
So what you saying, Woody about too much life?
Too much, like, you just look at his old Instagram. Too much, he just want to be seen too much, and I seen it. Like, you know what gang Woody, Nard, and Shannon affiliate themselves with? With the YSL? Yeah, but Woody was 30, but it's the only, like, and that we seen, like, in my February, you say YSL 30 deep, and that's the only member of 30 deep that was, like, rolling with the 30 deep came after you. Right? Nah, that was before me. That shit was like... Yeah, that's what I meant. Before you. Yeah, that shit was like... When we was kids. Yeah. Well, not me, because I'm not from Canada, but there was shit they had going on as kids. They was like blue jean band. It started off breaking and stuff.
I understand. Be quiet.
Yeah, but... Most of the time, they was like him and Woody like this. So, it's like he used to feed off Woody.
So Woody just hype him up.
Yes. Yeah.
So Woody got the problem, him standing down for it. They say no more. What about Duke?
Duke older than them too. Yo ain't like to the point like all these old ass niggas with nothing going on. Like,
damn, that nigga said Duke old ass nigga too with nothing going on. Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
Yeah, that's kind of changed. I didn't watch that full thing before. That's a little...
And there's another clip where he's like, y'all just let me out so I can go out there and get y'all some more information.
Yeah.
So I was like...
That nigga like he was eating a plate of barbecue or something.
Man, that nigga
dipping that chicken up. He's like,
licking fingers outside.
He telling everything. He telling you, hey, you need some more chicken? Yeah.
Man, this is cold. My man got a whole Thanksgiving plate in there, man. Giving the goods up.
Casually talking.
Damn.
Crazy.
So, all right, here's the interrogation. All right, so here's some more information. So the interrogation is not related to the RICO. Yak Gotti never snitched on. All right, so this is what Yak Gotti lawyer actually came out and said. He made a post and he kind of like tried to stick up for Yak Gotti. And he said the interrogation video is not related to the RICO. Yak Gotti never snitched on Thug, but Thug found out that Gotti had snitched in the past and still cut him off. Thug justified on for turning his back on Yak Gotti. Oh, all right, never mind. This is what Flacco wrote. But his lawyer actually did make a statement on his behalf. So Flacco basically asking, do you feel like his snitching was justified? I don't think anybody in here is going to feel like his snitching was justified.
What did he say? Justified? Man, what
Snitching.
But this makes more sense because the lawyer's coming out and saying my client didn't snitch on you in this RICO, and Yak Thug saying, I'm not saying that. I'm saying bro's on video telling on somebody, and he's not good with me because of that. That's what it seems like.
And that's where any nigga, street nigga, gonna be looking at it. It don't even matter if you told on me, like you in there telling, you liable to tell on anybody.
Exactly.
Then, nigga. It's like
this what I don't be understanding. This my angle with people, with the snitch narratives and putting snitches out there, bro. Like, if you gonna put a shit, I like, and this just my opinion, like I said, because people breach the game and breach their integrity and codes every day. You feel me? And like I said, people make their own rules and regulations up and then enslave themselves in them. My thing is for Thug, street dude to street dude, bro. Like, you a dude of the streets, you know what I'm saying? You a member, bro. You got a relationship with this dude. What reason to even put his paperwork on the internet? I don't know if this dude Yak Gotti rap. He got something going on. I don't know if it's just to discredit him, because it's like, if you living under the street, you know what I'm saying, laws, like once you got this type of indoctrination and you place that out there, that's for you to handle that. And definitely if it's something that pertains to you. So I don't even like understand why Thug would even place this shit out there just for the world to know I ain't fucking with you because of this. Nigga, I just cut you off and be quiet about it, or send you the paperwork to your phone to let you know, nigga.
All right, so Thug personally didn't put the paperwork out here. So look, while they was all locked up in jail, you know, all these body cam footages are leaking. So that's really what happened. So they was all locked up in jail, and then Yak Gotti body cam footage leaked. So that's like one of your homies that you've been rocking with for a minute. Y'all on the same label. You known this nigga like 10 plus years. And then all of a sudden you see body cam footage of the nigga snitching. Even if he ain't snitching on you, he snitching on niggas that y'all cool with. He saying Woody name. He saying 30 Deep. He saying Duke. So Thug ain't put anything out. He kind of just responded to what the fans be like, yo, you see your boy snitching and shit. So like the Thug only response was in the song. And then in the song he said, yeah, Gotti tricked me for some years. I didn't know he was telling.
Oh, okay.
So that's all he really did.
That makes a line
bet.
make more sense for sure.
This shit. Disregard what I said then.
He didn't care at all,
for sure. Yeah,
Why doesn't Owuda get the same treatment then? Since he was on the stand singing, and even though he said he lied later, but he was on the stand, you know, telling.
I think personally, Thug ain't fucking with Woody either. But I think Woody has so much clout that Thug ain't gonna gas him and say his name, cause he know Woody crazy. He gonna run with it, and he gonna turn it into some. It gonna be some more Atlanta shit going on. So I think he's staying away from saying Woody name on purpose, cause Woody ass crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like Woody ass crazy. He really, you know, he might have did what he did, but
little Woody,
little Woody, little Woody, little crazy. So I think Thug purposely keeping his name out, unless like I'd be surprised if Young Thug name dropped Woody on the album.
Well, somebody said it was saying, you know, some months back that allegedly that Woody and Thug is good. That Woody holler at Thug's sister, and that Thug not mad at Woody, and that Woody was basically really telling lies, and he really helped Thug out, and him and Thug supposed to be straight, supposedly.
Man, I hear that rumor and shit, but at the end of the day, all right, so this, you got to keep it consistent then. So Thug, if you're going to be mad at Yak Gotti, then you still got to be mad at Woody, because at the end of the day, Woody, he might have went in there in the interrogation room or on the trial. He went in there and started spinning years later, but 7-8 years prior, he was in there really getting y'all niggas all jammed up by giving all that information. So like,
they saying that all of them supposed to have been lies.
But I think though the one that he said about the barbershop, that wasn't no lie.
Yeah, if you
that
watch,
really happened, I think.
If you watch that interrogation video, a lot of that shit wasn't just lies.
He
like,
said they spun on somebody.
The spinning, like when he started spinning and shit, was when he was in the trial. I mean, he said that he was in the interrogation room spinning and shit, but like at the end, there was too many names being said that even if you was spinning niggas, you still name dropping niggas. And you're going to get people looking at them, and they might get caught up into some shit.
For sure.
So he was doing too much of that for it to just be
mentioning names.
Man, it can't just be that much spinning like that. And not only, nigga, it was hours of interrogation video. Like, nigga, it wasn't just like no 2-hour one. Like, literally, he got like 4 to 5 hour videos, and even longer than that. So as far as like him just spinning the whole thing, like I believe when it all said and done long term, like when he was on the trial, he kind of did help by like not just going in there and just giving everything up by acting a little crazy and shit. So like maybe Thug give him some grace in that aspect. But at the end of the day, shit, 10 years ago he was in there saying what he was saying. So he kind of he jammed y'all up regardless. So like if you fucking with him, then you gotta fuck with Yak Gotti and you gotta fuck with Gunna then. Yeah, cause you gotta keep it, you gotta call it, be real. How you gonna pick and choose? Yeah, and then and to make, not to cut you off, but to make it all crazy is his brother took that same plea deal that Gunna took, and he still got a relationship with his brother. So it's like it's a little plain, you know what I'm saying? Picking and choosing. Cause like at the end of the day, if your brother took that plea deal and he kind of like snitched on you by taking that plea, then how you mad at Gunna?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I just be leaving. Man, these situations, you got to leave people business because, like, once you've been in this lifestyle, man, and, like, you really, like, it, like, people be saying waist deep. I like to say neck deep. Like, once you get in shit neck deep and, like, you start finding out shit, man, and you really, like, start peeling the layers back on shit, you'll find out a lot of shit, man, was fucked up back then. So, like, I like to say a lot of people blame shit on this generation because it's what's going on in this generation, but everything is a lot of baggage from shit that happened years ago because, like, you got shit from the 70s and 80s before our time, motherfuckers that was notorious killers, but they was snitching and was getting away with it and was being able to judge other snitches, and then you looking up down the line when one of they people get mad at them, and then all of a sudden the paperwork pop up, and it's like, well, how this shit wasn't been taken care of, so... Like, you know, a lot of this shit just be a baggage, and when that shit get too heavy, like, all that shit fall out. Then, like, social media and all that. But, like, yeah, the picking and choosing been going on, man. You feel me on everything. So.
I think a lot of it seems like it has to do with either there's a video, and he's getting a lot of flack, and Young Thug's getting hit up about it. Yeah. Because with his brother, ain't no video of him saying, yes, YSL is a gang. Yes, YSL is this. Yes, YSL is a criminal organization. That's what Gunna was on camera, and then Yak Gotti on camera. So he's like, yeah, he might have took a plea, but at least he ain't on camera making me look crazy in the internet type stuff. That's what it seems like more than the actual action that he's mad at type stuff.
And y'all still got Thanksgivings y'all gotta go to and shit. So it's like, it's a little weird when your brother, like they saying your brother, well, he did take the plea, so they ain't even no saying. So I don't know. I wonder how that dynamic is, but I do know that YSL Woody and Young Thug's sister, Dolly White, they did have like a super tight relationship before all this shit. I think they was the ones that was super locked in. Like, there's old videos of them hanging out. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know what I'm saying, if Woody and Thug's sister still like back cool, but it get a little mixy with shit like this.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see how all this shit play out. All right, to take this back to the music, Gunna album just dropped recently. I think it's called The Last One of One, right? This is the last album he had on the YSL the YSL label. It's expected to do 90,000 first week, which is a W if you ask me. Now, Thug, he's been dropping music. He got an album that he's trying to drop, you know what I'm saying, that coming out soon. He in here sneak dissing niggas on the songs and shit. Not even sneak dissing. He's saying niggas' name verbatim and shit. So what do y'all think Young Thug is gonna do first week? Y'all think Young Thug is gonna outsell Gunna on this first album?
I don't think so, no. Not with the recent stuff. Like, Gunna dropped a project not too long ago, and it sold really well. And Young Thug, his music just, I don't know if he's still dropping old shit or what, but it just hasn't been connecting with the people, it don't seem like. As much as you would think after this big Rico and you in the news every single day, you think he coming out and he dropping it and we treating him like Tupac, but that does not seem like that's the case right now. They fooling with Gunna, you know, the rat, like they say, more than they fucking with Thug, who held it down.
I think he gonna do the numbers. I think he gonna outsell him just because this his first album.
First album since all the shit.
Yeah, for sure. And they want to see what he got to say. So just on sake wise of that, I think they're gonna tap in and it's gonna do numbers.
I think the consistency coming from Gunna is what's gonna keep him like leading this pack. But I think Young Thug gonna do numbers too, so it's gonna be like a close matchup.
I think see, it's harder for Gunna. See, the thing is, Gunna is able to sell these albums without no features, so it's all on him just to make good music. Mm-hmm. I think the thing that's gonna keep Thug relevant is the fact that he got all these relationships and he's able to get the Lil Baby, the Future features, and Metro Boomin. Like, if you go look at Gunna album, then they got like one producer on there, which is Herbo. Like, everybody, like, they kind of turn their back on him. He ain't really got that Atlanta industry connects like how he used to. So for longevity, I don't know how long that's gonna last, because it's like after a while, are we gonna get tired of just hearing Gunna on
The
tracks
same
by
beat,
himself, like
same
him and
beat.
Offset? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the same kind of style beats.
Yeah,
Like you only got this one
We heard
producer. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know. Long term, I feel like right now Gunna is spanking him, like because everybody like yo Gunna music is doing decent, but I feel like Thug gonna have the longevity just because of the relationships he have. He could go reach out and reach out to people.
Do you
and
ever
shit.
see Young Thug and Gunna being cool again?
Nah, not after all the shit he's saying right now. I think he'll look like a hypocrite to get back cool with him after you count. You like, if I'm Gunna, I wouldn't get back cool with you anyway because you slandering my name. You making me look like a rat. You know what I'm saying? You trying to kill my career essentially. So if Gunna want to get back cool with him, that shit gonna look weird. And then Thug, you gonna look weird to get back cool with him when you call a nigga a rat. Now you back
Right.
cool with a
Yeah,
rat.
back
So it's
cool with
like,
him.
I don't think so.
But if they did get back together and like made a whole album, you think that would go crazy? That would do numbers. That's all
It would do numbers, but me, I'm gonna be looking at both them niggas funny. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I'm like, what's up? What's up to you? What's up with y'all niggas? Like, ain't no way you call the nigga a rat. Now it's kumbaya. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. And how you feel? You feel like you could call a nigga a rat, and then you could be like, nah, that nigga ain't a rat no more. We good.
Let's get this bag. I'm saying for the bag or
Even
something
for
like
the
that.
bag.
Nah, because like shit, if I call somebody like a rat, like that's really like how I feel. So it's like I'm not gonna go back and be like, oh no, he not a rat no more. Like only way that's gonna happen. I'm gonna say that happened one time before, right? When I was fighting my federal case, and it was because the feds did that. The feds put out some fake paperwork on one of my co-defendants. He was on the run and they couldn't find him, so they put some fake paperwork out. You know what I'm saying, through the lawyers saying that, he was squealing and working with them. So, I sent the paperwork to the streets and I was telling the homies, I'm like, man, dude, all bad, bro. Like, and this is what all the homies were saying. But long story short, the homie ended up getting caught, you know what I'm saying, some months down the line, ended up taking his time on the chin, and had his plea agreement, and he was like kind of pissed off about that shit. And like niggas was telling him, like, nigga, this the work right here. Nigga, they just feds put it together, like, but it was some fake work through them. So, but no, if it ain't no situation like that, then hell no, you feel me? I'm not gonna call nobody a rat and go back on it like shit because I'm gonna, do my research and know that you a rat.
So all right, even in this new day and age, like all right, so niggas like, Whack 100, he said he worked with 6ix9ine. Like, I do business with a nigga. I don't care if you read it. Like, but I can go get this bag. Kodak Black did a song with 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot of intermingling with like niggas, you know what I'm saying, street niggas, and people who might have told they kind of working together now. And you see 50 Cent with the Big Meat shit. I feel like 50 Cent knew Big Meat was a snitch this whole time and still was working with him. And then when he did some shit he didn't like, he tried to call him out. So with that being said, do you feel like is this honorable to work with a quote unquote rat, even if y'all not doing street shit? What if it's strictly business? Like, say if a nigga hit you up, man, even if you know the nigga a rat or whatever, but he got a bag for you, y'all not doing any type of street shit, can you get that money? Or it's just like, it's a no-go?
Like y'all doing a commercial for Kellogg's or something.
And you know that, I'm just saying,
Kellogg's.
ain't even got to be a rap song, but it's a bag involved.
commercial bag.
The nigga snitched, but you ain't doing no crimes with him. You just, it's 2025, and you getting your money. Is that a no-go?
I think like if you still like in the streets, like, and you practicing street ethic, then I think it's a no-go. But I think like if you somebody of the streets and you just not like in the streets no more and you just like on some business shit, then yeah. But I think like the problem is a lot of dudes like this would it be. So you would be having probably dudes who was in the streets, and been in jail and lived the street lifestyle, who probably got out the street and doing business, but when they temper flare and they get mad, they revert to anger and the streetness come out. You feel me? But like to answer your question, anybody in the streets, like if you in the streets, like if you doing street activity or whatever, then no, you know what it is. You don't supposed to be dealing with nobody who's compromised. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. But if you ain't in the streets and just because you got a street background, you know what I'm saying? Like who's to tell you how to move? That's where I say again, that's where it comes down to people enslaving they self into the laws of man. You feel me? Like you gotta just like go off integrity. Like me, like am I go deal with somebody that's telling us on paperwork? Nah, I'm cool. You feel me? Because somebody told on me and put me in jail, and I know how that felt. That took 10 years of my life, so I don't want to deal with nobody that's telling for my personal reasons, bro. Like,
and I feel it.
I seen or I heard that one of the like stipulations of Young Thug's release is that he can't talk about no super street shit in his music. Did y'all hear that too?
yeah, and I didn't want to point that out, but so
Because
yeah.
that might affect his, ability to make the songs that he wants to make for the album that he's about to drop. You think that will affect it enough to make it like not as good as if he was on there sliding? And,
He's gonna still talk
spinning?
about slide. He's still gonna say it.
But they saying you can't. Like what he might get locked up if he starts talking about street shit, or like what's the
stipulation?
I mean, I just heard the nigga said the nigga Yak tricked me for years. I knew he was telling. If you ain't do nothing, what he telling on? So it's like, nigga,
he's
you're already breaking it.
You already
talking
talking about the street. Yeah,
you're already saying there
He
something
gonna
about the
talk about
nigga was
sliding.
telling. So it's like,
Yeah.
nigga can't even help himself because it's like at that point you basically saying y'all was doing some shit, but the nigga was telling. You basically snitching on yourself by even making that statement. So I don't know, niggas.
No, for sure.
I don't know if niggas smart enough to even know what the fuck they rapping about, or if he just like. I mean, put it like this: they gave him so much leniency with like the trial, bro. Like, I remember Brian Steele was saying like, I need him to be able to travel and shit. The judge was like, sure, he'll be able to travel and shit. So like, I don't see them even holding that to him. Like, it's still freedom of speech.
Right.
He probably gonna be able to just go in there and pop his shit. I like the judge seemed like they was fucking with him. Like that white lady, she was not being that hard on him. So I think it's probably some shit or stipulations that changed because I don't think he would have hopped on that song and started saying, yeah, Gotti was snitching on him for years or been snitching for years if he was trying to stay away from that type of shit. And I don't think he's gonna be able to be a rapper and not talk about no street shit or think he gonna go straight swag. I don't know.
Do you think there's any chance that was fake? Because I feel like I didn't hear it super good, but it kind of didn't sound like Young Thug to me.
It didn't sound like Thug. The voice sounded weird. It sounded
not like Atlanta enough. You know
it sounded like some AI shit.
Yeah, he didn't have like the same accent he usually got. He sounded like more like proper and shit. I don't know. It just didn't seem like it's so quick and so like direct shots at people. I feel like there's a, maybe an AI type of thing going on. I don't know.
But my thing is, I feel like Thug is so active on Twitter and tweeting and shit nowadays. I feel like if it wasn't him or somebody would have cleared it up by now. Yeah. Because he been tweeting about every little thing. If something happened, he gonna tweet. So I feel like he would have been like, that ain't me, but niggas is rats. He would even said that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something,
like
confirm
it or deny it.
Or deny it. So I feel like he kind of like just letting niggas just run with it. It might be him, you know what I'm saying? They probably just, I don't know. But I'm interested to see how much Thug do. But let's do predictions. So over or under 90,000 first week?
I got under.
Under 90,000?
Like 65, 70.
I got over. I feel like just the name is gonna drive it to where it needs to be in the future. In the features he gonna have. I feel like Thug right now. He's the type to have a Drake feature on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he might pop out with a Drake feature.
Because Thug's one of the only people that ain't turn on him too.
Man,
so he's still cool with
Drake. Dropped that bag off to that man when he got out.
That's what I'm saying. So like you might. So that's him. If think about it, come on. If him and Drake get a song right now, Thug in Iceman mode, I think he could do the 90,000 or more. You know what I'm saying?
He dropped that one from prison, and it was obviously it was old songs with like new features, but that didn't seem to perform too well.
Sonically. So
it was like All the Family or something like that.
Thug, I can't think of the name of the exact album.
What about the song he did? What's the name? That didn't do good. That was banging.
Money on money, bitches. You did not. That shit was kind of trash. For Future,
the one with him and Mustard.
Young Thug did a song with Mustard since he got out.
No, when he was in there.
Oh yeah,
right before he beat the case.
But those songs didn't really translate because it was like a compilation of them just like getting old songs and like throwing it together. He really couldn't market it. You know what I'm saying? He locked up. So like now that he actually out and able to travel and do interviews, I feel like he has a better chance because that last album kind of flopped. Yeah, like, ain't nobody even went back to
That's the only reason why I'm saying he won't do over 90 just because I saw how that performed and it was in the middle of the Rico, you think, but also there no content was talking about any of that in it. It was all old songs. So it might be different. We'll see.
Yeah, because it was old songs. So if it's old songs, then nobody want to.
I thought they'd just be itching
even
just
if
to hear
remix and remaster them. It's like this some new shit. Thug beat the Rico fresh out.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Sonically, Thug has been trash for years now. Like even before, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like that nigga, he was trash for years now. Like nigga, before all this shit, before the jail shit. That nigga been fucking up people's songs for like the last 3 years before he went to jail. Like, go back and listen to even the hot song with him and Travis Scott and Thug and Gunna. he got the worst verse on that shit. Like, go back and listen to that verse.
What that late night?
Nah, everything Liddy, I love when it's hot. Go listen to Thug verse on there.
Yeah,
But, man, that nigga, he's like,
yeah.
nah. You can't even understand what bro's saying. It's like, what the fuck? He been fucking up niggas' songs for a minute now. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, you stupid.
That nigga said, nah. It's like,
This is his
what?
time,
nigga?
man.
Like,
This is time
For
to turn
sure.
it back around.
I don't know, but like, I don't know, bro.
Eddie Rebo stupid.
Nah, that wasn't it. Like, I fuck with Thug, but sonically he been fucking up for a minute now. So hopefully he can get some momentum going and actually like the cadence is right. Cause it's just about the like sonically he ain't been there, bro. So I don't know, but hopefully he come with some shit.
I think that new album gonna be very similar to that past 3 years, man. I mean,
Man.
Look. Honestly, he's had so much going on in his life outside of music. He hasn't really had the time to focus in on his music. So like, it might sound different. It might sound worse even, but I don't think it's gonna do over 90. I'm gonna say like 70, 75. He gonna get
Say
close.
65, 70.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back when it dropped and we'll have this conversation again.
Revisit.
All right, so Finesse2Tymes, he got a little backlash for leaving his mom high and dry, supposedly. So his mom, she took to social media and she had a few things to say about like the financial situation that her and her son kind of got going on. And she said Finesse really ain't been helping her pay the bills or really looking her way for anything. If you could pull the clip up.
Give me nothing. I barely ask for anything because I know he don't like me. I know he don't love me. Ain't no way he can. But I respectfully walk off. I come from the slums of it, y'all. All this fancy shit without some type of motive behind it. I ain't got nothing, and can't invest in nothing. A mother gave me enough money to invest. Why y'all keep talking about invest? Why you didn't take the money he gave you? The man ain't never gave me no more than $2,500 for myself and my hands since he touched down off the jets. I ain't never got no 10, 20, 30,000. I don't know what that look like. I don't know what that look like. Now that I have a felony, ain't nobody trying to hire me. I cried to this lady and told her, please give me a job. I was scammed. And she felt it in her heart to hire me. I got a job this week, just passed. But I can't even get to it. Because I don't have a car. Where I live at, buses don't run. Trains don't run out here.
Get you an electric scooter.
And let me tell y'all this. And if everybody in this live know me from back in the day, please put in the comments whether I took care of my children or not. I'm one that was in the projects that took care of mine. I took extra care of mine. Extra care. My kids didn't want for nothing. My kids ain't want for nothing. Hear me, y'all. My kids ain't want for nothing, especially Ricky. He got more than everybody. He got more than everybody. But it's so much stuff that Ricky has done to me that I've been holding on to for years. And I still forgive him for that. I still forgive him for that. I'm just disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in him. She said, don't act like she ain't never did nothing for me. I'm giving her that. She'll with me the long way. Because why? He won't do it. So she'll give me her money. She'll give me the money to pay the bills with. Either that or she'll steal it from him. And it's sad when you steal the money to pay your mama bills.
How long is this?
Wait till you go in the bathroom.
Watch all this.
He got it, moms.
Damn. Yeah. All right. So, Young Camel. So, how you feel about? Well, let's finish what else went down, and then we'll give our thoughts.
So fucked up, man.
So Finesse, he's showing the receipts of what he sent to his mama. Sometimes he said he even sent her $2,000 at a time. You know what I'm saying?
He paying her.
She getting something.
She getting something, man. He helping out. No, and it's consistent too.
But I think she's saying he cut her off type shit, right? They had a little falling out, and then he cut her off, and it's like nothing now. And she was relying on that, I think is what she's saying.
I mean, what she do though?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, mom's had every excuse in the book why she couldn't take care of herself, and she need him to take care of. I mean, at the end of the day, you still an adult. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let one person dictate whether you're gonna be, have no money in your pocket or some money in your pocket.
And now she's hopping on live and kind of just, putting salt in his name. Like that's not cool. That should be, keep the family business off the internet.
But I guess she's thinking like she's trying to get a hold of him. He ain't responding. Okay, I'll get you to respond then. Let me go up on this TikTok live real quick and pop my shit.
I feel like no matter what, your mom ain't never supposed to come to the internet with no shit like this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like either you supposed to take care of her again, make sure she's straight, and like look, or you got to do like even if you ain't just giving her money, you got to put her in a financial situation where she ain't got to be begging you. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of giving her money, set her up to make some money. Cause having your mom come to the internet like this, talking about she broke and she ain't got Ubers, it's just a bad look for both of y'all. Like it ain't a W on nobody end, cause like she on there begging and then you look a little crazy. You out here buying KKK chains and bracelets and new diamonds and shit. And she over here talking about she can't get to the bus. But I don't know the extent of their relationship. She a little bogus for even going to the internet to talk shit about her son though, like about the money. Like y'all supposed to figure that out behind the scenes. That's a little lame.
Yeah, mom's doing too much on that.
But ain't no telling what he doing. But even regardless, he the one who built his name up. You shouldn't just hop out the window and come on the internet and try to like downplay him because you mad he cut you off. So it's like,
I mean, she could be doing this though for the donations too, because she knows. I'm not saying
that's
it's
even
right.
worse.
I'm not saying it's right, but that's like psychologically, I would see that for what it is. She's just like, I need to get this easy bag. I can't leave my house. I don't got an electric scooter. I ain't got no car, no train, no bus. But I know if I get on this live and cry about my son, people are gonna give me some money because they feel sympathy.
And which is even worse, because it's like, before you do that, go holler at him. He go do a cooking vlog with you or something. Help you get some YouTube. If you trying to be in the limelight, but like to go in there and like, if you pandering for donations by talking shit about your son is crazy.
Right, you tearing them down, why not build them up?
Why you building yourself up is crazy. So I don't know. I just feel like she shouldn't go to the internet talking about that's your son. Like you should never hop on there. Like I don't know the extent of their relationship. I don't think none of us do. But like damn, like.
But like, let's say you up like Finesse and you sending your mama money. She's just buying dumb shit all day long. She's just spending it. It's as soon as it comes in, it's gone. And you like, Mom, you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? You spending too much bread. She not listening. Channel. So you like, shit, you keep acting like this, I gotta cut you off. Like, well, could it ever get to a point with your moms like that? She's just going too crazy. Like, yo, I can't. You gonna make me go broke?
She bought like 5 refrigerators in 1 week or something like that.
That's Mom Dukes though. So like, it ain't gonna never be no situation where I'm gonna cut my mom off. But we gonna figure something out where even if I'm not sending her the cash directly, I'm gonna make sure everything getting paid for. Or she set up in a way where she ain't gotta do this type of shit or even thinking about going to the internet or no shit like that. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely set her up with something. I mean. She might need community too. She looked a little bit lonely in that video. Like maybe the son wasn't coming around enough. Maybe the grandkids ain't coming around. So maybe put her in a community of people like her, so she can have some friends. Have an outlet, other than going on live talking about me. But yeah, I'll set her up with a cool situation. Maybe go live with her, get a bag with her. All the funds from this live go to my mom.
That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas is getting too much money a show. Nigga, you might make 10, 15,000 one show. So, like, you can't even tell me you can't go do one show live. This is my mama money for the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what they got going on, but that's a bad look. It's an L on both their ass because it's like, nigga, your mom's on here broke or claiming she broke, and then you look like you ain't taking care of your mom. And I mean, you sent the receipts and shit, but it's obviously something else going on in there where she ain't feeling But then again, maybe she asking for too much. Which is crazy.
I think that's what it is.
Which is crazy. I don't
also,
know.
it's like hard to say, hey, moms, you asking too much. And she like, look at these chains you buying. What you talking about too much?
Man, y'all
I'm your
seen-
mama. Like, before you buy that next chain, come through and drop some dough off.
Did y'all see his KKK chain he bought when he first got out?
I didn't see that.
Man, hey, Josh, pull that up, man. So it's like when you buying shit like this and mom's begging,
yeah, that's
it
crazy.
look a little
It
crazy.
looks super crazy.
This nigga iced out some clan members. You could have just gave your mama that money. Like, what the fuck we icing out clan members
Just give
for?
her the
nigga?
chain, let her pawn it off or something. That's crazy. Clan chain.
Man, that nigga iced out some clan members, bro.
Yeah,
Even though he hanging them, but it's still like that's still like you.
Oh, he hanging them though.
But you still giving them too much energy though. Like you still walking around with them niggas on your chest. You feel me? Like I don't know.
Is his shit called the Clan? Is that what that? Is that why he got that man? Is that what that?
Maybe
says?
so. Maybe I don't even know.
That's a wild chain though.
But that's a wild chain. Then the other one,
that
I ain't seen him wearing it in a minute, but like he also like when he first came out, he had that one, and then he also had the iced out handcuffs. If y'all remember that,
Yeah,
that was
I
kind of
seen that
hard,
one,
but it's
yeah.
still like nigga, you know, mom shouldn't be complaining about not how can't get into work and shit.
Yeah, and then you got the
Finesse, call your
KKK
mom,
chain.
man. Hey, figure this out.
So that's the funny part about it. So look, 50 Cent actually told him. 50 Cent said, hey, reach out to your mom or whatever. Like, you need to go holler at her. And then he told him, he said, all right, I'll holler at my mom once you go holler at your son.
Yeah, I seen that.
And, you know, because 50 Cent, him and his son don't really got a relationship like that.
But also, 50 Cent don't got a relationship with his son because he went and rocked with Rick Ross and shit. What?
Yeah, you
Isn't that
gotta-
what he fell out with him
you
over
gotta- And you gotta watch out in these situations. These situations be kind of tricky, like with family members. Definitely, like from the outside looking in, like, cause I even had experiences, right? Like your family members, like they see you, a person see you on no jumper, right? Just see certain things you got going on, you looking successful, and the things that you doing, and people start, family members in particular, start counting your pockets, and people start feeling like you owe them something. Now, as your mama, if your mama raised you without a reasonably doubt, unless you just a selfish person, you know what I'm saying, you're going to look out for moms, you know what I'm saying, off the back, though. But, all the times it ain't as good as it look. You feel me? And regardless of me buying jewelry or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, may be, like, yeah, I have, you know what I'm saying, things that I want to buy for my hard work. So, what I pay for is what I pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think at times family members be looking into certain things and listening to the tabloids. Oh, well, yeah, he just doing this. He buy a new car. Well, I'm doing this, but, you know what I'm saying? So I think, I don't know if this is the situation, but he is showing receipts and, like, moms probably want more, you know what I'm saying, versus what she feel he worth. You know what I'm saying? She probably, I want this. And he like, shit, man, look, I'm giving you this, mom. I'm making sure you straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
This
saying,
giving me,
I'm
like-
giving you what you need, not what you want.
This
You know
giving
what
me
I'm
like the athlete vibes, like NFL players. They get into the league and the whole family come out like, "Oh, we made it too." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're gonna
for
take care of
sure.
all of us, get us all a car, a house, and 2-3 years go by, he don't got no bread left, and he out the league, and it's over with. So
And those receipts was cool. Like he was sending
Yeah.
like some cool amounts. So the fact
2
that
bands, 1,500 here.
like
2
how you go
bands.
homeless off of getting basically free money. It looked like
shit.
Look like she ain't trying to work.
She can't be, moms
Yeah.
can't be that homeless. She
can't.
got the nails done.
Yeah,
Yeah, the crib was looking cool.
it was looking cool in the back
was
for
looking
sure.
cool in the
I mean, the alarm was
That crib
beeping,
nicer
though.
than my shit. That's
The-
for sure.
the alarm
Mom's doing
was-
all
You know,
right.
black folks ain't changing
The alarm was
batteries.
beeping.
You know, black folks ain't changing batteries, man.
That's
Everybody
crazy.
shit beeping.
That's crazy.
But nah, yeah, for sure. It looked like she was straight, but I don't know. But all right, let's take it here. So how was y'all family reacting? I don't know if y'all family seen it, but like y'all being on No Jumper, how was y'all friends and people that might have seen y'all get on this platform? Like, how did they respond to it?
Shit, it was all support. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got like from Sacramento. There's a lot of gang type stuff. I'm not a part of that, so it's kind of like my superpower. I have homies from all over Sacramento tapping in, like, oh yep, you doing it up on No Jumper for Sac. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in, showing love. So all I got was love and support. Couple people like, oh, you going up there to fuck with Adam, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's good. I'm trying to make the most of this opportunity, but the whole thing was just, you know what I'm saying, love and support. My whole family was watching. Pretty much all of Sacramento was watching, supporting me. So I definitely feel like I got the city on my back, man, to
that's
bring the no
hard.
jumper for sure.
That's hard.
Yeah. My camp, it was all love. Everybody was like, yeah, man, do your thing, pop your shit. But from my camp, a lot of them was like, hey, bring me up there next week. Like now you in the door, like bring me in. I'm next. Well, hey, you remember back in high school, I hooked you up with that snow bunny. Now hey, you owe me. You know what I mean? So I did get some of that. Like, hey, I'm coming to LA in a month, man. Like, what's the address?
Hey, and that's a good question for you too, though. So like, all right, how? Cause you know, being on No Jumper come with a lot of shit, politics and a whole bunch of shit behind the scenes. Even like the aspect you said, family members might think you doing better than what you doing, and they might be asking for shit. How has like the general consensus of you being on No Jumper? How has it played out for you so far? How you feel,
man? Like it ain't played out good or bad, cause like people know, like family members, friends, like I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. Like I'm the one that's living my life and doing me. Like, you know, my good people, you know, they always gonna be in good standings with me, you know what I'm saying? They know what it is, but I mean, if you around me, then you pretty much know what it is. Like, you know, it ain't no one way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta exercise 10 incomes, you know, don't know one income, do it for nobody. So I mean, you know, as far as No Jumper, you know, you got people watching, you know, homies, you know, they love it. You feel me, bro? You know, they love tapping in, bro. You know, we seeing you up there. You know, if it is any negativity, I ain't paid no negativity, no mind. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what nobody think anyway, because shit, I ain't doing nothing wrong. So, like I said, as long as you standing on integrity, that's all that matters at the end of the day. You know, shit, you can be doing positivity. Somebody gonna have something wrong and say, oh, he doing it too right, or he think he all that, or he trying to be Mr. Perfect. So I'm definitely not trying to, I don't care about nobody personal feelings or, you know what I'm saying, trying to enslave myself into nobody else's thoughts. Shit. I got a million thoughts in my own head going on.
For sure.
Well, with that being said, this actually take us to the next topic. So I guess Brandon called in yesterday for the No Jumper show, and I guess he told Adam he feel like Adam be hiring bums and No Jumpers. Let's hear the clip. I ain't see this part.
Oh yeah, and so another important thing for us to discuss. I mean, I wouldn't say Brandon is taking his being knocked on his ass well.
I'll be honest with you. Somebody earned a nickname off of that, right?
I'm only seeing like the titles and the thumbnails and the Instagram stories. I'm not like watching the 5-hour stream to hear him commentate his own boxing match, but it doesn't feel like this is how you're supposed to take that.
I'll say that I think it was janky that we didn't let Brandon, when he called me yesterday, get on the stream.
Really?
The only reason I didn't.
Oh, because of sus?
Yeah, just because I didn't want Brandon to say something that's gonna like lead to more tension between him and Sus, or like considering Sus's legal situation or whatever he going through. Like,
Brandon ended up calling in or something.
Brandon called in like 6 times, and for the record, Lush like did pick up and was trying to get him allow him like space to talk. So this is complete revisionist.
Yeah, he had the phone. He had him on the phone for show, and then they said, "Nah, fuck that, hang up
No,
on him."
I was telling him not to because one, Brandon has been up here throwing subtle shots at Suspect for like months now, and this is Suspect's first time back, and we had like probably 6-7 people in here. And there's no room for like anyone to be talking like in addition to that.
Yeah.
So I just want to call out Lush for the lies that he wanted.
Misinformation.
Yeah, the misinformation he wants to put out on why he didn't allow it. Because he was definitely trying to make that happen.
Yeah. Oh, you want to watch it?
yeah, let's watch the.
We got to show did my commentation.
The crazy thing to me is just that this is how much energy was in the room early on.
I heard he genuinely slipped the first time though.
Nobody wanted to do this or would have done this by the end, but in the beginning, everybody was so geeked up that this just like sort of happened.
That looked like battle rap than a motherfucker. I swear to God, bro, it's crazy.
Looks like
some real playground shit right here.
Nah, no cap.
All right, play it.
See, they already pushing each other.
Oh, there's no audio. This angle sucks.
That fool Ugly Money Nishi hosted that like a real boxing promoter. Too.
Yeah, Nietzsche's the GOAT.
Making it all body shots is pretty funny.
Yeah, but from this angle, you see his whole fall because the shooter didn't get it.
So did he slip the first time?
I mean, how do you call it? He gets socked and he just
But it
go
don't
flying.
matter.
Crazy.
The thing is,
I think that's the second fight.
Yeah,
right?
that's the second round.
Yeah.
He ran
like
into
he
the
was
chair.
trying to get super low on it.
Was he
The
open?
infamous cord.
It looked like he just
More like
Thanos punched him
these
right
two-
there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Quick question.
Damn.
So this
He does more.
All right, so we're.
So that's
He said
probably
that
why
he
he's
got
just
punched
leaning
by
in.
Thanos.
Because he's used to pushing
that
again.
angle looked crazy.
Yeah, fast forward to Brandon call.
You still talking
Oh, there you
about
go.
he ends up going to jail. You
Let me
know
hear
you
what he has.
suck at hiring for Adam.
Sure.
You know you suck at hiring. That's why everybody you hire ends up going to jail or blowing their damn fingers off. You
Oh,
hired
shit.
this dude. He's sitting up in there. Bro is the belle of the ball. And y'all still talking about me, bro. Just admit I'm the man of the year.
Well, you had a very interesting Saturday in terms of, being knocked on your ass and a new nickname, the Brandon Slayer, being coined. I don't know. I mean, why would we?
return?
How can we not talk about this?
What I'm saying is, me getting knocked on my ass, as you say, should not be overshadowing the new brother who just got hired. But the reality is, you just are not good at HR. You need to hire an HR person so they can hire for you. Because every time you pick somebody, they either go to jail, end up blowing their damn fingers off. That's pretty much the gambit. Go to jail or blowing their fingers off. Like Adam, I hope bro does not have the Adam 22 curse when it comes to hiring. I wish bro the best.
Well, I mean, what questions would you like to get out of the way with Ricky that you feel like haven't been addressed yet?
I mean, Ricky, if you're gonna be effective at no jumper, you need to figure out how to make that conversation about you. But the reality is, you were just brought there so Adam can talk nonstop and feel validated because there's black people in the room. That's what that show is.
We already have black people.
Hey,
A majority even.
How we gonna make 4 hours about him though?
You needed 3 more. Listen, you needed 3. You had 2, but when I came, you was like, no, this dude is going to actually want to talk and give some input. So you said, I need somebody else who's going to sit here and just be like, I'm going to chill and let Adam talk. Now, this is no disrespect to Munchie or and Hefe, but they are laid back. You want to be the belle of the ball, which you are, it's your company. You just want to do all the talking, Adam. Just admit it, man. I wish you would just...
Well, but would you also acknowledge that, A, you were a very divisive figure, to say the least, when you were on No Jumper, as well as the fact that the views on the podcast were really starting to kind of dwindle with your inclusion? I mean, it wasn't looking good from a view perspective. Now, I still believe that you have a lot to offer as a podcast host, and I'm determined to keep building the Bucci Bear lore and continuing to have you on and everything.
Hey.
But as far as the No Jumper show, I feel like some people felt like it was becoming a little bit too much of the Brandon show.
When you say some people, you mean you and Josh, because the numbers were up, bro. We were looking at 8,000 watching. You sitting at 7,000 watching right now. Because
That's pretty good.
Pretty solid
you
debut for the
thought that
boy.
is amazing. It's amazing.
I have many memories of 80Ks coming in during that time period. And I feel like, obviously, then, okay, the 607 Unk comes on. We're going crazy for a period of time. We're hitting 180. And then 607 Unk goes on his way after S-Word Gate. And then we move on to, like, the future era, which I feel like we still have been clocking in, like, solid, like, 120 each time.
Yeah.
Adam,
This is the golden era.
Adam, you are a gambling man. We can put money up. Look at every episode I was on of the No Jumper Tuesday show. It went over 100,000 views. Every single one. You're just saying this, which is fine. You can say whatever you want.
I don't recall that, but I'm willing to go look at our live tab.
I'm willing to put the money up. But here's the thing.
How much? How much money?
Yeah, what do we bet?
What you want to put? You want to put 100? What you
Yo,
want to put?
life.
But how many Tuesday shows was you on? Because you said you wasn't on that many.
It don't matter how many. Listen. We gonna focus on the point. It don't matter how many. Every last one went over 100,000.
That's right.
Hey, so here's the thing, Adam. What I did willingly.
Hey, that's why Brandon's good though. He's gonna have an argument out of some shit,
really
bro.
Even if it's not accurate at all, he gonna pop it for sure.
Bro, I watched the
What am I
stream of him breaking
salty
down his
about? Why do you
fight,
think I'm
man. That
salty?
shit's so funny, bro.
No, listen, man.
He's
I'm
a good
talking
sport
as-
about it too, though.
We like buddies
Yeah,
right now.
he's a good
This
sport
is
about
Playing
it.
into it for sure.
This is just
Definitely playing into it.
innocent.
Okay.
You seem
All right.
pretty salty. if I'm
We've
being
got
honest.
we've got.
Yeah, as far as yeah, so what he was saying, he said that all the episodes he did hit over 100,000, right?
You got one right there.
That hit 100,000 right there.
Exactly.
93's close.
80.
He said all of them hit over 100,000.
Yeah, I don't know. There's an asterisk next to that one for sure.
I think the one with him and Sus, that went 100 for sure when he the knife
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, for sure.
I fuck with Brandon on the Tuesday show. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he adds something to it, but you know, sometimes he might talk a little too much, maybe. But maybe
Yeah,
bring
for sure.
maybe we might have to bring Brandon on Tuesday show next week, man. Just to spice it up, man. Switch it up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Maybe every other Tuesday show type of thing. Once a month Tuesday show type of thing or something.
But Josh said we got a good amount of nigga already, bro.
I've heard enough, Brandon.
Nah, I fuck with Brandon. Brandon, he doing this shit. He
Brandon
figuring
gonna
out
get
his
what he
lane.
looking for though. See, Brandon just like a good debate. See, that's like Brandon. See, this is the thing. Brandon gets riled up about everything. Like for everything is like, you know, it's the same energy. He stay at the same tempo about everything to where, like, you know, certain you know topics like if you got a topic, you know what I'm saying, that to, you know, we can get debatable, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, Brandon, I just feel like on every topic he just
Yeah,
like
he
right on top of it.
he jump out there too much.
Yeah.
And my only thing is you gotta stop like dissing in-house people, man. Like if we're gonna pod and be a team, we don't need to like he'll be like sitting next to Lush. Unless you're a crackhead, you're high. It'd be like, bro, like relax a little bit. Like, hey, that nigga be taking it left field on Lush. I'll be like, bro, like
everybody taking over my boy.
yeah,
Lush,
everybody.
who know,
I feel like
man?
everybody, you know what I'm saying, trying to go in
pressing
on
up.
Lush, man. Like we gotta relax on Lush. I don't know. It's funny though. It's good content.
And then everybody goes to jail or blows off their hands. That's two people. One person went to jail and one person blew off their hand. That's literally two hosts out of what? How many hosts been up here?
That's what I'm
About
saying,
30,
like-
40?
Well,
in the
blows
Hall
off
of
your
No
hand, that's
Jumper?
a stretch, though. Come on.
Yeah, he said that's the gambit. You got to choose the red pill or the blue pill. Go to jail or blow off your hand if you come to No Jumper. That's crazy.
And then we just need to kill this narrative that everybody be like, and that's something I didn't really get into yesterday, because he ain't the only one that be having this narrative. Everybody be with the narrative that people in the room, oh man, y'all scared to tell Adam how it is, or y'all sucking up to Adam. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, no, because you got a grievance with Adam and you want to be right here telling Adam something, like, shit, tell his ass from the chats, bro. Like, if I got something to say or something bothers me, I'm gonna say it to any human being. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you know, once you guys past being scared of your parents, mama and daddy type shit, like other human beings like out in the world, like, man, got to be serious, man. Come on, man. We ain't walked too many places and it been too dangerous throughout a motherfucking life to tell a human being how I feel about something.
So you feel like the narrative is they try to say that niggas is yes men when they get around Adam?
Yeah, like, or like niggas like, or people going up there like for the No Jumper money a check, like, you feel me? Like, no, the motherfucker like the atmosphere, you know. Motherfuckers like, and it's something else I pointed out, like, cause you like I said this, like, I noticed, bro, like, just through life, like, you can do 85% positive, right? And do 15% negative. That 15% negative gonna outweigh that whole 85%. So I was just looking the other day when we just did the No Jumper. Like, I think when I came, you was already gone, huh? Because I didn't get to meet you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you was already gone. So I got to meet Moose, man. So basically, long story short, it narrowed down to my boy Ricky and Ugly Money.
Yeah.
So for real, Ugly Money and Ricky was really a tie. They both was at 35%. But you know what Adam did? Adam, you know what I'm saying, he picked Ricky. Adam like, man, I'm gonna pick Ricky, where he could have went with Ugly Money because Ugly Money for real really came with his own resume. You know what I'm saying? He tied into a lot of motherfuckers, and he could have probably really brought another edge to No Jumper. But Adam like, no, you know, boom, I'm gonna go with Ricky. You feel me? Like, you know, and that was an opportunity. He gave an opportunity right there. So like, motherfuckers got to understand, like, a lot of shit, like, cause you would do shit for money. Like, my integrity not about money. Like, all the time, it ain't even about the money for a motherfucker. Because like, I tell motherfuckers, like, if a motherfucker knew, if I just showed a motherfucker what I was pulling in off my YouTube channel, a motherfucker really shut the fuck up. Like, oh yeah. And then just other shit I got, you know what I'm saying, going on, you know what I'm saying, legally. So it's just like, bro, I know motherfucker do it because a motherfucker like the atmosphere ain't about to pay, and it definitely ain't about being no yes man or telling another human being about how I feel. Like cut that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like people be having that. So Brandon kind of said that yesterday too. Like, nah, y'all just ain't no, you know, but not no. He basically was like, not no shot at Ann and Munchie, but you know they laid back. But you know, basically, I feel like other potters just like ain't gonna tell you how they feel, and I tell you how I feel. So that should really got me off the show because I'm contesting everything you talking about, and I'm not gonna contest everything you talk about. If you say some bullshit, I'm gonna contest that, but I'm not gonna contest everything you talking about.
It was not too long after that, though, Ant, that, you know what I'm saying, you took a little snooze. How you feel about that? People was trying to get on you for knocking out in the middle of the pod.
I mean, I don't feel no way. I don't owe because like I don't owe the pod like as far as the chats. I don't owe them no explanation for that. If Adam needed an explanation for that, being that I'm at his place of business, if he wanted to holler at me about that, then you know me and Adam can holler about that. But the chats, I just looked at that. They joking. I really didn't take no umbrage to it. But I think some people do be trying to get a little far with it. Some people in the social media space going far with it, like especially dudes who be like, integrity is everything, and I think dudes get too like unwavered in this social media space, and they get too social media, and this is for the dudes who call you for favors, want you to come on their pods and speak and things like that. And I understand the social media space and content. But it's just like with the narratives, oh, you fell asleep. Oh, yeah, Adam about to fire you and this and that. Like some people,
I'm glad you said
like,
that.
That shit is weird.
I was seeing the narrative of niggas saying, they're saying, all right, there's two narratives. They said, all right, because niggas say that I'm good. Niggas said that niggas might be the yes man, but niggas said that Adam never checked you and was scared to say something to you to wake you up. On the flip side of that, then you also got people who might want your spot, and they going around saying, oh, Ant don't care about his position and shit. How do you feel about the, you know, because there's a whole bunch of YouTubers and shit trying to throw it out there that Ant, he coming to work, but he ain't really on his shit like that. But they really might want your spot, so they throwing that narrative out there, and they'll be fucking with you. Because I was seeing a whole bunch of that on the YouTube.
I mean, well, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like that's up to Adam. Again, like you know, No Jumper, this his place of employment. So at the end of the day, if that's how he feel, that's how he feel. But like I said, like don't allow no chats to sway you, because the chats don't know me. The chats don't know me in real life. The chats don't know what I got going on. You feel me? The chats don't know why I'm falling asleep. Like these motherfuckers, they at home not doing nothing, looking at a podcast on their phone or on their computer. I do a lot of shit in real life. I juggle a lot of shit like in real life. Like you feel me? Like you feel me? And I just did a lot of time in jail, so you know I'm catching up to a lot of shit. So like I really don't, like I said, I don't get caught up in that, but I did see a couple things, and I was just seeing like a couple dudes like
other YouTubers though, right?
Yeah, like bro,
trying to throw that narrative.
Like you dudes is crazy. Like some of y'all, like you gotta know when to have integrity. You gotta know like whether it's a dollar amount. You gotta know when to have integrity and what's content and what's not content. Like for real. But I guess everybody expects you to feel like everything is laughing jokes and games and shit. But like I said, I don't feel no way about it. But you know, like I said, if you know, I don't owe nobody no explanation. But Adam, if he had wanted one, you know, Adam ain't said nothing to me about it. So, you know, that's just that. But like I do a lot of shit, you feel me? So, you know, if I do happen, you know what I'm saying, a few times that it did have, like, yeah, shit, I do a lot of shit. I get up early, shit, my personal happiness, shit, fatherhood, you know what I'm saying, businesses, shit, No Jumper, all type of shit. Niggas don't know what I got going on.
And like Remo said, there is a lot of people dragging at YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, hoping they could push the narrative and get Aunt Hefe out the building or something. But what do you say to like the fans of Aunt Hefe that watch you on the No Jumper show that's in good faith and like, hey, when I tune in, I want to see Aunt Hefe weighing in on things and not sleep on the couch.
Oh yeah, to them, man. Look, to them and anybody I'm on pod with, just like my first time podding with Remo. You know what I'm saying? That episode, you know, I fell asleep as well because I was tired, and I think I just did no jumper the day before, and I came right back up here the next day. So, like, to, you know, the fans, to the fans, you like, you know, it ain't you know, it ain't no disrespect to the ones that's coming, you know, that want to hear my perspective and hear me speak. Like, if you somebody that worked, if you somebody that got stuff going on, then you pretty much know how that go when you like kind of like sleep deprived and you trying to like catch up on sleep as well, juggle, you know what I'm saying, taking your child to school, just like all type of stuff, you feel me? Like, it ain't no excuse, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it just so happened to happen. But you know, that ain't something that just happened like all the time. But you know, it ain't no disrespect to the people who come to hear me speak, you know, on everything. It ain't nothing never like that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't because I was bored, anything like that. Like, shit, hey, it was just I was tired, shit, and I happened to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, with that whole board stuff. I mean, they trolling. They using the comments kind of trolling.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hey, but could you really hear when you was asleep like that, bro? Ain't no way you could actually hear them talking and like you was like, I heard y'all when you woke up. You was like, I heard everything you said. I was like, yeah, on some other shit, you can sleep and stay in the pod. It's crazy.
See, it ain't no fake it. That's what I'm saying. I did hear it. They was on the phone with Brandon. And I was like this. I heard the whole conversation because I wasn't really asleep then. Like, at one moment I did go to sleep, but a few moments I wasn't even asleep. I heard everything. Like, even if you watch through the pod, a few times I was like this and I'd come back in like this and come up. So I did when I told them, and because I wasn't wrong when I said, I was like, man, y'all just got off the phone with Brandon, which they did. Just got off the phone with Brandon.
That's why I was like, I was impressed. Not like I thought you was lying. I'm like, bro, just woke up and was like, bro. Got on everybody like, I know exactly what y'all said. I was like, okay.
A little Tris snap, a little quaking
a little meditation. Some
a little
deep
Tris
breath.
quaking nap ain't never hurt nobody.
No, for sure. But no, it's all love. But no, to the fans out there, to the No Jumper fans, because like a lot of my fan base tune in to No Jumper and see me though. But y'all already know it ain't never no disrespect. I ain't a disrespectful person unless I get disrespected. So you know, to them, you know, to the fans, you know, everything. That definitely was my bad. But shit, hey, I was tired and I just happened to go out.
Yeah, he out here getting money.
Speaking
man,
of niggas going out though, man, I seen Kella. All right, so let's see my boy Kella, cause it look like he went out a different way though. My boy, he was off the Henny. So Kella, I don't know. This everybody said it might have been staged. Kella, he's trying to go up.
Like
it look a little like Kella. Kella know how to work the internet now, so he might be putting acting on. So Kella was on Cam Capone News and took a little sip of the liquor, and this happened.
This shit is so crazy, bro.
He looked like he about to
actually came out where you can kind of see the whole situation of him actually getting stabbed. Have you had a chance to check it out?
I didn't see him getting stabbed.
Let me find it for you. Okay, here it is. He's getting stabbed right now.
I don't know. He's stabbing the shit out of his eye.
Tory Lane's video actually came out where you... Yeah, that came out, man. That was pretty gruesome right there.
Man, that shit crazy.
What's your thoughts on the video?
This is the part.
That's staged.
Well,
that's fake.
The hand over his heart is
how you going forward and then fall back?
That's not how people pass out, bro. That is not how they pass out.
He even paused in the middle of it, like, should I go forward or go back? Nah.
He had to just pull like the Wendy Williams and just, eyes rolled back of the head, just fall down. But he did all the extra like acting. It's like, that is not how people pass out, bro.
Hey, he my boy, he know how to work that algorithm now.
Yeah,
he said, hold up. I seen him with 607 Unc recently. He probably learned a little trick or two.
607 Unc said, get in character, my boy.
Oh, God.
Man, 607 Unc, you know how to do his shit. All right, so what's on there? What else y'all want to let's do the G Herbo one since we talking about some Chicago shit right now. So Herb recently did a interview, and he said he hasn't left the house without a gun since he was 15 years old. I went to my grandma's funeral with a gun in church, so I guess this is kind of going viral. Let's hear it.
I was from the table like this talking, and he like, yeah, man, you too big to be carrying a gun. I'm like, man, I'm fighting the case, man. I'm fighting the case. Right. I tell my lawyer, like, man, I got a gun on me right now while we talking to you. Like, right now while I'm still talking and fighting this case. Like, I'm not leaving out the house without my gun. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm in fear of my life everywhere I go. Like, I've been like this since I was 15 years old. Like, since I was 15, I ain't never left the house without a gun. Ever. I don't care where I'm going. Like, I went to my grandma's funeral with a gun in church. Like, I ain't never left out the house without a gun since I was a teenager. I'm afraid. Me and my lawyer sitting across from the somebody gonna kill me. Like, I can't lie. Like, I'm just being completely honest. Yeah. And he told me, like, man, you need to go see a therapist. Like, he told me that, like, you need to really go see a therapist. And I listened to him. Like, I went and saw a therapist, and I like opened up, and it was comfortable for me, for real. Like, it was something that I wouldn't say I enjoyed, but it was something that brought me like comfort, where I could talk to somebody who not judging me, who don't come from my background, who really giving me insight on things that could help me, you know what I'm saying, with my life and how to maneuver. Somebody gonna kill me. Like, I can't.
So I guess it's going viral because, you know, people have mixed feelings about him saying that. How do you feel about let's start with you. How do you feel about, you know, Herb, you know him, man, come on the street life.
Big OG, I'm him, man. Look, so I definitely, like, he ain't wrong in nothing he said. I definitely, you know what I'm saying, feel exactly where he coming from. You know what I'm saying? I can register from what he's speaking. But I just think, like, me personally, Herb is Herb. I wouldn't have voiced that on the podcast because, as he said, you know, you fighting the case, and this is an easy case to be put on you. We felons, so I know you ain't, you know what I'm saying, I know you ain't licensed to carry, you know what I'm saying? So when he first said it, I was kind of thinking he was saying, you know, yeah, I'm strapped, you know, I keep security with me, you know what I'm saying? But for you, being a felon, fighting the case, you know what I'm saying, I would think $1 million igga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's kind of just like the wrong message to be putting out there to put the police on you, because it's just like now, tag on G Herbo, we know for sure anywhere he go, we can get a gun for sure.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
And why keep fighting gun cases and keep getting locked up for guns? Like, for sure, like, life is precious. Like, I tell people, like, life, like you can't put no value on life. You know, life is priceless, but it's just like, you know, I wouldn't even volunteer that information. That's like kind of like the element of surprise, something, you know, keep up under your hat.
How you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel like definitely what Ant says is probably correct. He probably shouldn't have blasted this out, but also it's like we all assume that G Herbo ain't riding around, you know what I'm saying, butt naked around Chicago if he's ever there, you know what I'm saying? We knew what Chicago is like. We've seen enough from Chicago to know that this is probably not very out the norm. I don't think G Herbo should get a bunch of flack for this, like on some pushing, you know, the wrong message to the kids or whatever they trying to say about him, because that environment existed before G Herbo was ever born. You know what I'm saying? He grew up in that environment. That he didn't create that environment. So he's just speaking on his real life experiences, and you can't be mad if that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens out there, and that's reality for a lot of people.
And funerals do get shot up. So I mean, you like, if you do live that life, you should bring a gun to a funeral. I haven't been to a funeral that got shot up, but I've heard of it. So like, yeah, no, I mean, if you're in the streets, man, like, having a gun on you, I wouldn't promote that on a podcast, but I mean, he didn't lie. You know, that's his life.
And I also feel like G Herbo's like probably the top story of like maturing and changing from that drill rapper era. He's probably the prime example of maturing and changing as a person while still dropping super fire music. So he's kind of like the poster child for like how drill rappers should aim to have their career go, I think, because G Herbo been around for a long time and he probably gonna stay around for a minute.
Yeah, I feel like he shouldn't have said that though. That was some hot shit. Like, he said everywhere I go, I got that shit. So it's just like, now you got niggas looking, You know, now they hearing that shit, and then niggas be saying we the snitches when we ask y'all these questions, and y'all niggas just volunteering that you got, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, some shit just be better left unsaid. Like, nigga, we know what the fuck going on. Like, nigga, we probably know. Like, niggas guarantee that you probably do got it, but that's just some hot shit to say. But as far as me, I'm a Herb fan. I'm waiting on the album. You know what I'm saying? He finna go crazy. He got one of the hottest songs out right now, realistically. But yeah, he shouldn't have said that though.
Yeah, that new album is fire as fuck. I've been banging that for a minute.
All right, so yeah, we got the Kevin Gates. I guess Kevin Gates and 4 Extras. The album is actually out, and 4 Extras verse is actually on the album. He had a few features on there, and 4 Extras is one of the songs that's on the album. I think did y'all listen to the album or did y'all hear the
I just heard this song and this verse. I haven't got a chance to listen to the rest of the album yet.
I haven't heard the verse. I've heard about the verse, but I never heard the verse.
It might possibly be the worst verse of all time. I'm not even gonna cap to you. That one's bad, super bad. Especially with if I had never heard 4 Extra rap, okay, but I've heard him rap on beat. I've heard him, you know what I'm saying, put bars together. So to him to pop out on a big moment like this after he's been super viral is just kind of disappointing, you know what I'm saying, for
what you disappointed in.
Like, you know what I'm saying, this could have been a big moment for him to propel himself into some type of stardom or something, and now it's kind of a joke.
So which
like this verse.
Like
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, people listen to it and reacting and laughing and stuff. Like, that is not what you want with your music career, you know what I'm saying?
So you felt like he should have like had like a ghostwriter, or they should have like did like the Easy Dr.
Exactly.
Dre thing.
Throw the shades on, say it like this, punch in until we get that every bar, you know what I'm saying, sounding good, and then we'll engineer it and make you sound good. Because I'm sure Kevin Gates sounds perfectly fine on that song.
Yeah, for me, yeah, you know, I heard the verse, but you know, I didn't really take it with no flack, you feel me? But you know, like in all like funness or fundamentals, you know, I did laugh, you know what I'm saying? But I know that 4 Extra's not a rapper, you feel me? So I would have liked it, you know what I'm saying, them to have a ghostwriter for him, or, you know what I'm saying, I would have liked for them as MCs, gave him that constructive criticism that made him dig like, hey, I'm going to get this shit right, because when you on a project like this and you getting, you know what I'm saying, this much exposure, you feel me, you got to aim for perfection.
Take advantage.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I feel like, yeah, you know, I feel like they could have, you know what I'm saying, made the shit better for him, you know what I'm saying, I made him, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, man, this how we gonna do this. You know, this shit gonna do some numbers. A lot of eyes gonna be, you know what I'm saying, looking in on this shit. But all overall, you know, it's publicity and it's a good look for him. But yeah, I feel like they could have, you know what I'm saying, definitely constructed the verse, you know what I'm saying, better for him.
Like, this verse feels so like unfinished, kind of like half helped, that like it's making me feel like Kevin Gates ain't reaching out to him for no like genuine type of thing. Because if you was genuinely trying to reach out and you know, befriend this person and help him out, I feel like you would help him make a better verse.
I think that's where it goes to show you how genuine it was, because the verse wasn't that good and he's still like, I'm gonna get a nigga to look.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like it was super genuine. Not the, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with 4 Extras, and I feel like this probably like his 3rd or 4th song, so he's still gonna grow and shit. As far as the verse I heard and shit, I feel like he could have did a little better. Like, he should have got with some ghostwriters and shit. But as far as Kevin Gates, I feel like that was super genuine on his behalf, because like he ain't have to do that. I don't think he really got no ties to like 4 Extras like that. So him just, you know, coming out of nowhere and pulling that nigga up like, yo, I'm gonna give you this look. Salute to both them niggas.
I mean,
you know
did
what I'm
Kevin Gates do that though for the views?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because he sees 4 Extra getting all this, you know, publicity.
Shit.
I don't think this is gonna help him.
This ain't gonna help Kevin Gates. No, that's another thing I was gonna say. What way, like, point a way out to me that this can help Kevin Gates? Kevin, like, it don't help. I'm already $1 million dude. Like, I drop an album, my album gonna do what it's supposed to do as Kevin Gates. Like, you feel me? Like, shit, I don't really think it was no publicity. You know, I could be wrong.
Having
but I don't
somebody
think
this viral on your album is gonna bring some type of audience, whatever audience is
'cause
following
all
4
eyes is
Extra
on
that
him.
might not be listening to Kevin Gates or tuned in. Now he's on that 4 Extra page at least and reaching maybe a possibly different audience. But it's just the verse is just so bad. Like, if this is supposed to be your homie and you reaching out and trying to help him and put him on a pedestal, then I feel like you would help him and give him that constructive criticism, like you said, to be like, hey, if I feel like I'm helping him and putting him on this song and it's your album, you should want him to sound good on your album if that's your boy.
But
I don't think they homies like that,
Yeah, he
though.
not. Yeah, you
Yeah,
see,
he
I
just
think
trying
even in
to
the
pull it
verse, Fo Extra said he woke up in the hospital room.
Kevin Gates was
Kevin
right
Gates
there.
was there. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't let Adam in, but they let Kevin Gates in. That's crazy. That's crazy. And now he got him sounding like this. Adam would have wrote him a better verse than that.
Oh, speaking of Adam did react. Let's hear what Adam had to say about the album.
IVs all in my warm up in the bed. I'm looking around, nigga, like nigga, my eyes is red. Plus I'm tripping in this motherfucker, I'm tripping off the med. Plus I'm going. I done woke up with IVs all in my warm up in the bed. I'm looking around, nigga, like nigga, my eyes is red. Plus I'm tripping in this motherfucker, I'm tripping off the med. Plus I'm going. I don't woke
control, man.
Okay, maybe that didn't help Kevin Gates on second thought.
I'm going
I
off
heard
the
it in a
meds.
second, man. Maybe that didn't help Kevin
He
Gates.
in
I don't
the
know,
Caitlin
bro.
Clark jersey too.
That's
Hey, Adam
crazy.
stupid. But nah, I feel like super good look for 4 Extras. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
definitely.
he's gonna actually get him. I don't know. I feel like he should take this opportunity and like, you know what I'm saying, just lock back in the studio and just like, all right, get in real rapper mode now. You know what I'm saying? And really just try to take it to the next level.
And two, I mean, he just said he was tripping off the meds. This is the first time 4 Extras has been taking drugs. So just on his part, when it comes to making a verse, doing a song, like he just got his fingers blown off. He's now doing drugs for the first time. That's trauma. So I mean, the verse, you know, could sound whack because of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
Just
trying
'cause
to
he
say that
done-
nigga was high because of the verse? It sound not. I don't think he doing drugs like that. I think maybe in that situation, he
Yeah.
probably had to take drugs because he was
That's
in the
what I'm
hospital.
saying, yeah.
But I don't think 4 Extras
Yeah,
off
I
the
feel
drugs
like
though.
I don't think he's on a day-to-day basis,
Yeah, I
just
don't
popping
think-
all the pain pills they gave him. I feel like he thugging it out. Like I don't take that shit.
But shout out to 4 Extras though, for real.
Yeah, no, for sure. Some definitely more exposure for him. Shit.
So Tommy Guns hopped on IG and he shared a message from Behind Bars. Shit not going the way I want, but I'm still out on the main line. All right, so he had to let the fans know, like, I don't know, it ain't going his way, but he's still out there thugging it. All right, so when the niggas say they on the main line, what that mean? They front line and they ain't PC'd up type shit?
Yeah. Main line supposed to be general population. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be no PCs, activity or nothing like that.
What does it signal when someone announces on their Instagram that I'm still on the main line?
I mean, I'm not even about to announce, so I can't tell you. I'm not about to announce that. I'm not about to announce nothing on no main line. Like I said, that's people just getting caught up in social media. You feel me? And I guess probably just wanted some exposure, being that he locked up. Because I ain't gotta speak that I'm on the main line. Like I'm on the main line. You feel me? Like, unless somebody threw a narrative out there, he PC or something.
Yeah, because I haven't seen nothing about that. So it seems like it's just, but also I'm sure his management trying to keep his name in the headlines. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to drop a statement. He's saying I'm frontlining it, just letting y'all know, and bam, you know we talking about him now. So
for sure.
But the shit not going the way I want could go two ways. Either you getting your ass whooped in there,
That's what I
or
was
you finna have like you not getting out.
I thought it was
That's what
legal
I'm
more.
thinking.
So like
I
either-
felt legal
yeah,
more
yeah.
than the.
Some time shit.
But
Probably
you can
like,
see how a nigga could look at him like, wait, what you mean
Yeah,
it
for
ain't
sure.
going
It
like
ain't going your way.
But just because he said I'm still on the main line, that's like I'm still rocking. So I feel like he want to be like I'm getting beat up in here, but I'm still on the main line. Like that's a
like,
crazy
yeah, shit
statement.
ain't
you know
going the
what
way
I'm
I'm
saying?
rolling.
That's more like-
He probably trying to bail out that motherfucker or
Yeah.
bail too high, and you know what they talking about ain't what he want to hear.
Yeah,
so
they're
he
not
probably
fooling
like,
with
man,
him
shit
in
ain't going the way I want. But despite that, I'm still holding it down in GP, walking the main line.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And now the Cali prison should be serious, man. Niggas was politicking on suspect having the blue so all right, so yeah, they were saying that the blue band mean that you wasn't PC. All right, so Brandon was saying if you have a blue band, that mean you PC, and Munchie was saying that don't mean you PC because niggas was politicking if suspect went PC or not. I don't think he did. So from a nigga that do a blue band mean you was PC?
And look, man, I don't even remember. Like, I feel like if you remember the color of the bands and you ain't just been to jail recently, you're institutionalized. I ain't been to LA County Jail since 2012. I don't remember what color my band was. I wasn't no motherfucking PC. I've been a keep away before because, you know, I whooped some feet and they had me a keep away from somebody. But I don't know the color of bands. I just know that I was in county blues, you know what I'm saying, those royal blues that you walk around in. And I was in Supermax 821. I was on the 3000 floor every time I went through there, and that's all I remember. So I don't know the color of band, so I can't say if you got a purple band, what it mean. If you got an orange band, it mean this. Like, I don't even remember, bro, what the bands mean.
I don't think suspect went PC, and I don't think he would be running in here showing niggas his, you You know what I'm saying? His band, if that shit, if he really was PC.
Yeah.
And I heard Munchie and Brandon talking about it. I seen like somebody clipped it, and it was basically they were saying it was keep away, like, and keep away not necessarily PC. That mean you either got an altercation.
Yeah, some keepaways is PC, so they got like from like I think like K3, K2, K4, K10. They got different Ks. Some of them is PC keepaways, and some of them is a keepaway. Like if you get in a fight with each other, like me and you can squab, and if the police want to be on some bullshit, like, hey man, we gonna put them keepaways from each other. So it'll be like a K4 that'll have you a keepaway housed at the county jail, and then like a K5 or something. I think like a K5 kept you housed at the county jail, and I think like a K4 had you housed like at Supermax in Wayside or something like that. But yeah, they don't necessarily mean you PC or whatever the case may be.
Word. You know, Brandon, he gonna
and Brandon, when he was calling in, he was like, I asked Chat GPT though. And Munchie's like, I've been in there. What is you talking about? So I don't know if we talk about, you know, I think Munchie B might have a little better idea than Chat GPT, if I had to guess, because it'd be wrong. I'll be using it. It'd be wrong sometimes.
I don't think Suspect could be out here parading that he wasn't PC.
There's enough people that are here that know what's up that would be able to look at that and check.
And said that nigga went PC if you really want PC.
Yeah.
So shout out to Suspect, man. All right, shit. Actually, Moose did want to say he wanted to give his take on the Hellcat situation.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, that was out of pocket for sure. I'm gonna say that Bo definitely, him and Almighty was going OD on the point about her not being a biological parent. I thought that was kind of weird. Like, you get that off, you let them know that, you know what I'm saying, if that's what your point is, but it was like 20 minutes of them just going back and forth. Hellcat saying, okay, I get that, but to me, I'm going to be a parent. And they saying, well, you're not going to be a biological parent. And you could tell that, you know what I'm saying, that she kind of got under their skin by telling them not to speak on the Jack Like Jess stuff. So that was their turn to get under her skin. And it worked. But all that sympathy that I had for her went out the window when she started saying a bunch of racist shit. And it was out of pocket. And I get it. There's people who make racist jokes. But we got to be cool like that. That's two strangers, you know what I'm saying? And she did start it off by saying the stepdad conversation. She said, why am I even talking to you about this? This is black people issues. I don't think black people is the only one with stepdads, so that's just wrong to start off. So that was the first racial comment. George Lopez, whatever. But once you start talking about ICE and all that stuff,
right.
in this day and age, like, then it gets out of pocket, because it's like, what if Bo was talking about, I'm going to call the cops to put a knee on you or some weird stuff like that? Like, that would be super out of pocket. I would say Bo shouldn't be coming back. But Hellcat, she snapped off. They got under her skin. She crashed out. And it's just like, even with the apology, she could have came out and been like, hey, they was getting about me, about something that I care deeply about. Something that's, you know, having a child is special to me. I said some things I shouldn't have said, but I don't feel that way about me. She like, well, did I lie? You know what I'm saying? They do be cutting gardens. Like, in my family, we Mexican. My grandparents from Mexico. We got lawyers in our family. We got correctional officers. I got a cop in my family. We, you know, people going to college. Like, we don't just cut grass just because that might be the only people that you know. You in California. So, like, come on now. Like, there's too many of us that we're too dynamic. We do too many things to just throw us all in a box, because I would never want to see no Mexican person come on no jumper and put no black person in a box, no Asian person in a box. So Hellcat in the chat for show. She out of pocket. She only had that weak ass little sharp cut moment. So I don't think nobody gonna miss her if she don't come back. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, y'all got anything to say on that?
I mean, shit, hey, it is what it is, man. Like, he right. Like I said, I don't really, you know, that's a sensitive subject. I don't get crossed too much in racism. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not racist, bro. Like, you know, only way anything racial can come from me unless I'm being attacked racially. Other than that, like, that shit is like nowhere in my mind, bro. You know, I just do me. But I just feel like I don't know if this is one of the moments. A lot of people know a lot of people was watching No Jumper, and I think, again, people get caught up in the internet at times, and I think people be wanting their 15 minutes of fame, and I think, you know, people be letting them know, hey, we watching, hey, people watching, man. When the camera on you, man, just go. And some people just, you know, get lost in the sauce.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of comments too saying like Mexican people is racist. Y'all right, there are Mexican people that's racist, but I don't assign racism to a whole race of people because one person is racist. I'm not saying Hellcat said some racist shit up here, so everybody at No Jumper that's black hates Mexicans. Like, that don't make no sense. So just because there's racist Mexican people, Bo said some shit like, what if I hypothetically said the fried chicken shit? That I don't think he should have even said that. He should have just let her crash out and let her do her thing. But it's just like, come on now. That shit's crazy. And I don't even think if someone says something racist to you, I don't think that gives you the ability to say something racist back.
Unless you racist.
No,
you still racist.
Yeah, but in that situation, like to kind of sum it up for me, accountability is everything. So just with her being in that room with other black people, like me, I'm in that room like, hey, look, let's cut the shit out because you don't want nothing. Because now, with the racial shit being throughout there, you putting this man on the spot and putting the spotlight on him, and really he got to go to say what he want to say. You feel me? So it's just like you don't know who you in the room with. You could have been in the room. Bo could have been a crash out and just said some derogatory stuff. Now he got 3-4 black people on him on the pod because something was said racially to him and pinned him against the wall to where he had to say something back.
No, for sure.
So it's just like I just like accountability in them situations, you know. The other potters probably could have, you know, inserted themselves in like, hey, look, we gonna kill it there, Hellcat. Like, look, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? Let's leave that alone. You feel me?
Especially what's going on with the Mexican community right now, like throwing out ICE jokes and all that. That's just not cool for just like the community. I mean, like I grew up around Mexicans, so I've always been cool with them. I just came back from Mexico. I was out there for 2 months. So shouts out to the La Raza, all that. So, but like, nah, we got to stick together. I mean, a lot of the problems that happen in the Mexican community also go on in the black community. So I think we really just need to stick together. And like, you know, the whole racist stuff is crazy. Like, she said something about Home Depot or something like that.
Yeah, something.
She said a lot of shit. I feel like she took that shit way too far. You know, I fought with Hellcat, but I feel like she was out of pocket for that. I feel like, cause like even with the like, I started with the George Lopez shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like really, if you watch it back, Almighty was the one who was triggering her.
Yeah.
Almighty was triggering her about the comment about the parent and shit. And then Bo came and he was doubling down. He even said that he was rage baiting her. So he owning up to the fact that he was purposely trying to get her mad, which I feel like, you know, if you
plays a part for sure.
It plays a part in it, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
So
excuse the racism, but you can't push people and poke at them. Poke at them. We're supposed to be having a podcast and having interesting conversations. And you over here trying to trigger somebody that you're not getting along with.
And she don't know you too. So this y'all first time interacting. So, but she jumped out the window when she started saying all that racist shit. Like you can't go there. So like, I don't really respect that part of it. But I feel like if you watch it back, I feel like Almighty really was the one going in that triggered her to, and then
he hopped on the bandwagon for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then that laugh was crazy too.
Yeah, he in almost every clip that's people fighting, Almighty on the side laughing. Like, I don't know how he gets into every single one, just dying laughing. Yeah. But it's like, we not super sensitive. Like, if you my homie, and that's how he is, we make racial jokes, like, and it's funny, and it's in good faith, and I know you, and I know you're not coming from that type of place. But when it's a random person, and then you have a chance to clear it up on the phone with Adam, and you double down, it's like, okay, so you meant that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's like, you had time to think about it, and then you like, did I say anything wrong? And I'm like, oh, man, because I would have taken an apology. Some people make mistakes. Some people crash out when they're angry. That don't define a person, but when you double down, it's like I can't help you with that one.
And not only did you have the time to think about it, you saw all the backlash.
Yeah, she deleted her Instagram, so she must have seen
something. Her shit got deleted. She went on Instagram and doubled down and said some shit, and a whole bunch of people reported her. Her shit got took. So I think that's I don't think she deleted. She ain't deleted, but
that makes more sense.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel like she jumped out the window with that one. But let's watch this clip because this shit's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out Steven.
Retwist your jet. Hold the fuck on, boy. Retwist those. Fuck, call this nigga Uber to send him back to Home Depot.
Retwist those locks.
You punk motherfucker.
But before you send me anywhere, retwist those locks.
The Mexicans gonna be mad at you, white boy Mexican.
Come on, guard. Yeah, she's a goofy. You're 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 a goofy. Oh no.
She got to him now.
Shout out Devastator. He plays security for you.
Come on, Jack. if you was a biological man.
Are we acting or is this really going down?
Come on, chill.
If you're a biological
And that's the thing, people be thinking this is skit up here and shit. He ain't even know. He like, what's going on? This shit is not skit. This shit is no script, man.
It don't matter. It's what you're saying. It's what you're saying. It's what you're saying. That's cool. That's cool. You let one fight. You let one fight. You're a cloud chaser. Get him out of here. You're a cloud chaser. I'm the cloud. You're a cloud chaser. I'm the cloud. You're a cloud. You're a laughing stock. We laughing at you, not with you. We laughing at you, not with you. We laughing at you, not with you. Fuck that bitch.
Who is that? That's a real moment.
You don't know Steven?
That's bro that be
He
editing.
be out there.
Oh man, Steven, where
pressing
you
that
at,
line,
bro?
bro.
Hey,
You can't do that when she walk
Steven,
off.
come
bro.
on, man. Come on.
Oh, we on your line, bro. You
Hey,
can't
Steven,
do that
come
when
hop
she
in here right
walked
quick.
off.
You listening?
I respect Steven. You should have got on her head right in front of her.
Hey, he
Yeah, he should have been on her. Come on, Moose,
But
man.
also, what are you gonna do? Hit the female though? You can't. hit
Why
her.
do that when she walk off though?
True. You can't pipe up in her face and then when she make it physical. And
Because if you gonna look at it like she a female when she walk off, it's just man regular in your mind. It's a female.
Yeah,
I ain't
whatever.
Yeah.
That's true.
I just would have been on you right there. Like what you say?
I
What
think
you
he was
all
full
that?
of rage and just.
And he
couldn't
was
do
the one
nothing
that
about
ran
it.
in the room.
He did.
He took it there when he ran in the room, so it kind of like.
But I mean, she did stand up and come at him. Like, I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure she said, like, I said what I said. Like, if you know, something. So.
Come on, man. You got your moment, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
big dog, man.
What had happened, man? What had happened?
Why you wait till she go to the bathroom to pipe up on her? You supposed to been on her in her face.
Man, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hit a dyke. You feel me? Like,
For sure. We clowning.
because if it get like that, you feel me? It's gonna go too far, bro. It's not a good look at the end of the day, bro. Like, trust me, bro. That shit had me hot, bro. Like, bro, just because when the homie grab you and that's like I see him, I'm just like telling him like how I'm feeling. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro. Trust me, that shit, like, bro. Because I grew up with black homies, so for me, like, I would never get a black person like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So just that shit just hit me a little different, you know? Because like me and my homies, we love each other. You feel me? So. And even, bro, when she came out, I walked up on her and I told her, like, what's up? Like, that's disrespectful, you feel me? Yeah. I start tripping immediately, you know? Like, I gave her a chance because I know in the heat of the moment, sometimes you say some shit you don't mean, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I got up on her and I told her, like, what's up? Like, that's disrespectful. But I didn't get disrespectful with her, you know? But then once she's, like, doubling down on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing I can do, you know, like,
right.
You's a bitch, like, she's a bitch, like, fuck that dyke. She looking like a science experiment, bro, like, I can't be beefing with her, like, you know what I'm saying, bro, like.
Oh boy, we're crazy, like,
you feel me?
She doubled down.
Like, bro, that's just like, you know, like,
and
that's another thing motherfuckers don't understand is I'm at my job too, like, it's different for me than with the host, you know. If I was a host, fuck it, I'm gonna turn, you feel me? I'm gonna just fuck this bitch up. I don't give a fuck, fool. But at the end of the day, I'm a cameraman and I'm Hispanic, fool. So at the end of the day, I gotta hold myself a little differently, you know. Like I can't, you know what I mean? Imagine if I would have beat that bitch up, and then what's gonna happen? You know, you see Nathan too. Man, come on, man, like.
Hey, you're a brother.
Motherfuckers know what's up, man. Like, you know,
that's his,
you feel me?
Hey, play it again, Josh. That's his brother too that pulled up.
You feel me? Look when Nathan walked up. That bitch, and look at, she ain't touched me like she touched Bo because she knew it was up. If she would have put hands on me right here, I would have fucked her stupid ass up.
And then Lus is coming from the left side.
She wanna pop all that shit. Like, you feel me? Like she was, like, you would ask me for no fade out there, bitch. If you would ask me for a fade and walked outside, you like, bitch, like, come on, bro. Your whole science experiment. Your experiment 627. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Like,
hey, so she would have asked you for the fade. You would have caught the fade with her outside.
I mean, yeah, she a dyke, fool. Like, at the end of the day, if you really, if you pushing that line, like you want to have a dick so bad. The whole thing is she's mad that she don't have a dick like me, bro. She mad that she don't have a dick. Like, literally, she wants to have a dick so bad, fool. Like, she's a whole, like, I don't know why she don't become a tranny, bro, if it's that serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God.
What happened to the sound?
Shit, man.
Hey, what did Les tell you when you walked up?
Yeah, we gotta see the Les
Don't lose
one.
your job, you know. Like, come on.
He like, be cool.
They was getting on Les for his walk so bad. They fucked up for that.
Hey, they called him Sasquatch. I seen that.
That nigga's creeping around like Scooby Doo.
Oh God.
Man, shout out Lush, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, bro, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but
Man, so look, that's been shout out everybody. That's been another episode of No Jumper News. Catch us what's today? Wednesday. So catch us tomorrow, Thursday show at 12 o'clock. They'll be live. You know, Brandon finally get to be live and break down what's going on with the fight. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Then we back Friday with the news. That's been episode. Anything I want to plug before we get up out of here?
Shit, just 916 Moose Man on all platforms. Moose Man anywhere else, man. Check me out.
Hold on, we ain't do donos yet. We trying to do donos. Let's see what the people talking about, man. All right, Jeremy Romance, big ups to Moose, man. All right, Moose, you got the people in there fucking with you. Podcast, Moments 88 became a member. Jordan Burke, where's the new face of No Jumper? Brandon, this is born. I am 19. Brandon haters are just ignorant. My boy Brandon got the fans in the chat. Someone educate Finesse2Tymes mom about entrepreneurship, capitalism, free enterprise, hustling, acting like a victim in first world country, weak ass. Jeremy Romance with another $5 dono said hospice work for mom.
That's crazy.
Richie Vid says resume is crazy. And Jason, he said Remo needs to admit he's a no jumper Reddit demon. I know you be on the Reddit heavy, bro. Weren't you the David Russell Slayer? Shout out to Mississippi GD and Moose Man.
That's a crazy shout out.
Hey man, that's crazy. All right, so I can't. What's that dude name? Chucky Unreleased or something like that.
Yeah, that's
all
my
right,
boy.
All right, so he says, man, Hefe chilling. Chucky used to fall asleep on Moose Pod as an
Oh, it's the homie verse. That
as
was
an
my
otter.
pod for sure.
Homie verse.
Yeah, my homie used to be
word.
knocking out on the pod for sure.
So that
So he
what was the
feel
pod
in.
that y'all had?
It was called the Homie Verse Podcast. I did it for a hot minute. Adam talked about us one time. There was a little bit of drama with Mac from No Jumper, and I had him on the pod, and they chopped it up. But yeah, the Homie Verse Podcast is still up there.
I gotta tap in. All right, C-Hustle said, Aunt Adam passive aggressive. Trust me, he got a problem with you falling asleep, but he will say it. But he will say it when he able to use it against you. Goon Level just became a member to the Whack Pack. Is that the last dono? Yeah, ask Moose's thoughts on Hassan and Ethan.
I think Hassan pretty unhinged. He sympathizes with terrorists just a little too much for me. I can't rock with, you know.
Oh, they're talking about like Hassan
yeah,
and Ethan H3?
Yeah, and
right,
their little beef. So I feel like Ethan has a more nuanced, you know, take on a lot of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and side with Ethan on that. Hassan's a little too unhinged. He's the same dude that said that the U.S. deserved 9/11. So I don't know if I could rock with a dude like that. I'm not kind of an America first dude. I rock with people that love America. I love America. So once you start supporting all that other stuff, I can't really rock with you and listen to your message that much.
All right, man. Well, shit. Camel Toe, man. Anything you trying to plug before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. 80 baby mamas and I ain't never paid no child support. Shouts out to everybody who been playing that song. We going up. We going viral with that. YoungCamelToe.com. Just put a new backpack up there. We got a new merch. We got some jewelry. We got the Young Camel Toes. Got my own custom shoes, man. So the merch going crazy. Shouts out to all the fans who watching. And yeah, let's get it.
Is it a camel pack?
It's called the Young Camel Toe backpack, but you right. It could be the camel pack. The camel pack. I like that.
All right, man. We out. See y'all tomorrow.